Send social workers, put on the badge for one day. Let's see how well you function. Basing police work on idiotic assumptions. I'm here for your safety, but you're told to hate me. Any police interactions, and you wanna get crazy. You give me attitude when it's a simple traffic stop. This BLM or bullshit just really has to stop. All this hatred toward cops and love for the criminals. Their riots not protests, cause nothing is minimal. When George Floyd was a scumbag, he had it coming to him with a stolen credit card and fentanyl running through him. You better back the blue. We're keeping you safe, keeping you safe, enforcing the laws. Don't have shit to do with race. Most of the criminals go cry to an activist. They wanna claim that they're victims when they're nothing but savages. You scream police brutality, but you uncompliant. I'm glad we got these body cams, now we'll see who's lying. You claim you know your rights, you take it too far. Plus you waive all your rights once you breaking the law. You get your info from TikTok and you think that it's gospel. Pulled over 3 times and every time you got hostile. Oh, and all of you street thugs, you claim that you're hard. You wanna fight police, you're just gaining a charge. That's a battle you'll never win. Get a taste of your medicine. You're a lifelong criminal while most police are veterans. We don't put in the work while you're lazy as shit. And that take off your badge talk don't faze me a bit. You talk real tough on them streets, but you're a bitch in those handcuffs. I bet when you piss that you don't even stand up. You raised by your mama, that's why you got that behavior. Oh, and don't try to run, cause that's not gonna save you. You better back the blue, cause we're keeping you safe, keeping you safe, enforcing the laws. Don't have shit to do with race. Most of the criminals go cry to an activist. They wanna claim that they're victims when they're nothing but savages. Now some of you politicians are just pussies and fags. Wanna quit your policing when you ain't put on the badge. You claim you got the interest of a whole community. Throw gas on the fire and that is in unity. You call yourself dignitaries, you scary and fake. If you're a murder victim, I'll be there at your wake. New bills for police, you're cutting the bids. You probably want less police so you can keep touching kids. And all you desk jockeys ain't nothing but fakers. You may work for the department, but you just pushing papers. We out there on the front line while you make our jobs harder. Write us up for some dumb shit, and some take it further. We're protecting the streets while they're wrecking your cheeks. Your writers get weak every second you speak. Administrative leave just for doing my job. You're a political animal, they're just screwing you hard. So this figures. We do all the work and get criticized for it. Too many activists and politicians on some dumb shit. And you sovereign citizens, don't listen to that bullshit online. It'll just get you arrested every time. I bet the people that give that advice don't even go out of their houses.
Oh, yes, you sons
shit.
of
Oh my
bitches.
God.
Wow, this is an interesting show. Here it is. It's Koala's back. And Cruise Control is not with us tonight.
We
So-
couldn't both be here because we've made a new rule.
Oh,
but
I see.
it's too much. It's too much.
Ah.
So it's just got to be one or
One or the other, huh? Is that how it's? And we were supposed to get Nishaya Napash to join us, but I don't know if he will. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But anyway, I'm Maxwell Silverhammer.
I'm Koala.
I'm Louis Loke.
I'm sleeping Louis Loke.
we didn't have that all straightened out
See,
beforehand.
you know what? When Cruise Control's not here, man, there's no control. That's the
It
problem.
just falls apart. It's just what do we do? What do we do?
Oh yeah. Well, geez. I'm sure.
I'm always used to Cruise Control saying something. I'm like, oh shit, it's my turn.
Right?
Yeah. Now it's you, man. The ball's in your court, buddy. So anyway, so what I just want to say, what the first track you heard there was Back the Blue by my Probable Cause project that I'm doing, which I don't know if you heard about this, Koala, but I put out an album because I always thought that, like, they have gangster rappers that tell gritty street tales, and I was thinking, man, well, there should be some cops that could tell some gritty street tales from a law enforcement perspective. So I came up with this group called Probable Cause, and I've been using that Suno, that AI music generator, and I wrote a bunch of songs like as if I was a cop from the cop perspective. So that was Back the Blue, which is available on Amazon, and I think some other all the other music platforms. I haven't seen it on YouTube though for some fucking reason.
I'll have to check it out because I got, oh man, I got somebody I'm going to show that to
Okay.
because he's a, you would love this guy. He's one of my
Oh,
clients. He's a cop in the Tenderloin
oh
in San
God.
Francisco. And
Uh-huh.
this guy is just, I mean, we laugh the whole time while I'm beating the shit out of him. Basically, I'm keeping him working.
Why do they call it the Tenderloin?
I don't know. It's in San Francisco. I don't
Uh,
know. I
I've heard
didn't.
of that place. I got a friend in San
It's
Francisco.
nasty. It's dirty. It's basically like the fentanyl
I don't know.
capital of the.
It sounds gay. The Tenderloin.
Well, that's the funny thing is like the Castro doesn't sound gay. And
And yet
that's
it's full
where
of gays,
you
right?
find I mean, if you're not gay, you will be, you know.
Oh
Right.
no.
So
I
But
don't
the
know.
Tenderloin is like,
I don't know if anything in the world would turn me from straight to gay.
oh no,
That's
you go
not
to the
happening.
Castro, go to the I mean,
No, no.
just go near it. You know, you just it's no, but the Castro is actually the place that normal gay people don't like because it's the flamboyant like the people that have to be weirdly gay.
Yeah.
Like if you're gay,
oh,
be gay, you know.
right.
But the ones that have to do
It's
wacky
the
things, you
it's
know,
the
like
flaming hot Cheeto gay.
Yeah,
well,
it's
like
basically the
yeah,
fun got
thing.
like
Cheetos.
we have to walk around naked gay, you know, like
Oh
we can't.
man.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
seriously, you will find that in the Castro.
That's
It is
Damn.
not
hilarious.
abnormal. But the
I would
Tenderloin,
just
no.
go for the hilarity of that.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
Like,
yeah.
dang.
No, I mean,
He,
it's a place to take people because you're just like you don't know what you're gonna see. The Tenderloin is
Wow.
just like
he might be a
it's
great
like
guest.
Watts.
Probably worse than what? Well, like the it's Quats, it's queer Watts, right? Like
Yeah, queer
No, the
Watts.
Tenderloin, no, Tenderloin's not so much queer. I mean, it's
Yeah.
probably there probably is some. He would
oh,
be a fantastic guest. Let me ask him. Let
if
me
you want to
ask him.
ask him, but yeah, I'll send you the Back of the
I
Blue
mean,
project.
this guy. I mean, we designed. We have all these business projects. We designed our Christmas themed strip club, the North Pole. I mean, we
Yeah.
have
Oh
all
wow.
these. Like, it's such an inappropriate
Well,
hour that I spent with this.
you know when I went to San Francisco, I hung out in this place called the Gauntlet, which
Uh-huh.
I guess is kind of a similar fucked up area,
The
and
Gauntlet, yeah.
that's where
That's an interesting choice. Yeah.
yeah, well, that's where he chose to take me. He was like, "Yeah, man, I hang out in the Gauntlet," and like we're hanging out by this like in a stair. I remember I told the story how
Yeah,
the
yeah.
cop pulled up and yelled at them for being in the stairway.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was that area. But yeah, I'll send you this Back to Blue project and please, yeah, share it. I'd love to
I'll show
hear.
it to him because because he's just like he's so fucking funny. He's just like well, at least I fucking get to go home. I don't live there. Like he's so like if you want, I'm like my neck hurts. He's like, well, you should have called me. I could have got you some fentanyl. I deal with drug dealers all day. You know, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, he probably would be a great guest. But
Yeah.
and I'd like to hear because I'd like cops to listen to it to see if I sound believable or if I'm full of shit. You know what I'm saying? If like,
Well, what I'll do is I'll
I mean,
first
we
say,
all know you're full of shit, Max.
yeah.
But
well,
you
those
know,
who know me, of course, know I'm full of shit. Yes.
But I just won't say you're not a cop first.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the way you do it. And then they're just
yeah,
like,
that's the way you do it.
yeah, just
okay.
because
And then see
then
how
that
he.
way,
Yeah,
yeah,
they'll give
yeah,
you
yeah.
his true.
He'll be like, that doesn't sound like a cop.
Like,
What
what
the
Yeah.
the fuck
hell?
kind of cop is that asshole? No, but that's the good way to do it. I just won't say
Okay.
you're not. I won't say
Okay.
you are.
Just yeah, say a buddy of yours came up. It's a cop rap group.
I heard this song and thought you might like it, and I think it's kind of
It's
cool.
actually a full album. It's 14 songs. So
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
well, I gotta go slow. Gotta go slow. You gotta, just
yeah, like baby steps. I got you.
it's like Costco. You gotta give out a sample.
I
I
feel
mean,
yeah. Well, I'll send you the whole album. You can pick your favorite
All
song.
right, Bill Murray.
baby
Steps.
steps.
Baby steps. Is that
Baby
what was that? What
steps.
about Bob? I think?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, I'm turning into Dreyfus. I am turning into that character.
Oh shit.
I am. I'm turning into Dr. Marvin.
Dr. Martin, same thing, I guess.
I know. I'm turning into him.
Hey, settle down with the names now.
Oh yeah,
Settle
true
down.
that. True that.
that.
Since you've been away
okay.
for a while, what's been going on, Koala?
Well, let's see. What do you want to hear about? See, I finally got COVID.
Oh, you finally got it.
Yeah, I finally got it. I
Oh,
avoided
actually,
it.
I think you told us that though.
Oh yeah, I did tell you that. That's right. I told
That's
you
right.
I
You
Yeah,
had
had
COVID.
COVID. Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
I had COVID.
yeah,
Okay, I'm trying to remember okay, sorry, that was fun.
yeah. It's all good. It's all good. It's all
I
good.
hired a driver. I fired him
Okay.
because he basically went off on me and cussed me out because he was late.
What?
Yeah, I
Okay, you got
mean,
to tell the story.
okay, all right. So this ass fuck. Okay, I thought he was a nice guy, so I hired him just because I have my dog, and Uber and Lyft, they're not supposed to discriminate,
Yeah,
but
but they do.
and a lot of countries they don't like dogs, and so many of them, not to name them, but many of them they talk like this. They do,
The
so
Dune Coons. Yeah, we got you.
yeah. Okay, so
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
yes, they many
Dune
of
Coon.
them they have certain names that so you just you have problems, but so there's a thing called Uber Pet, and you pay extra, but they take animals.
Oh,
And
Oh,
so I've been paying for that,
mm.
even though legally I don't have to,
You
because
shouldn't have to. Yeah,
yeah, you
for
shouldn't
sure.
have to.
I'm just tired of the argument, and I need to
Yeah.
get to
Yeah,
work and I need to
yeah.
get from work. And so it hit me after I had COVID and I was still recovering, and I'm standing out in the cold, and three rides went by, like three of them denied me.
Oh
And one
shit.
of them
Oh,
actually physically grabbed my arm to get me out of his car. And I'm just like, whoa, dude,
Whoa.
no,
Hope you
like
reported that fucker.
I did.
Oh,
But
good.
they don't do anything. So that's the thing is that, who do you report it to? They're like,
Yeah.
oh, hopefully we were helpful. No one is allowed to actually Uber stands behind, blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh, yeah, fuck off. So the next night I got Uber Pet. And this guy picks me up, and I guess I was his first customer that he ever had, like months back. And he was telling me that you could just call me, and I could pick you up. I can give you my cell phone. You could just text me, and if I'm in the area. And I said, well, hey, what if I hired you and I pay you double the cost
Hmm.
of uh, a normal Uber ride,
hey, if
and
I
you
could
keep
see,
all of
I'd
it?
be in.
Yeah.
Fuck
I,
yeah.
and I said, here's the deal. I won't always be out in 2 minutes or 5 minutes, but what I want you to be able to do is be ready, be at my house around 7:30 in the morning, and be at my work around 7:30 at night.
Okay.
And if you can't do that for some reason, just text me unless it's an emergency. Obviously things happen, but I'm like, text me if that's not workable, and I'll pay you every day cash. So if you can't do it, then I have time to get an Uber. But it would just be so great for me. And he thought about it. He's like, "Well, yeah, let's do it. That sounds great." And he's like, "You don't have to pay me every day." I said, "Well, I'd like to, because then we're pretty much square. So that if all of a sudden I get invited out to dinner, I can be like, 'Hey, don't need you tonight,' blah blah blah. I'll give you, you know, just we'll credit that toward tomorrow. That way we don't have books that need to be balanced.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. That makes
yeah.
sense.
So I pay this fucker $30 a ride
Oh, damn.
for a $12 ride, but I throw tip in. And it's so that I know he's there. So sometimes, he'd show up 7:30. I'm like, all right, I'll be 10 minutes, but I'll be out.
Okay.
But he would always text. But then he starts showing up a little later, a little later. And
Mm.
I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And it's usually on a Tuesday or Thursday. Well, I just was kind of like, okay, well, hey, all right, but we'll figure it out. I said I'd like to be there by 10 to 8. Um, so I'm getting there closer and closer to the 8 o'clock time, which is when clients have to be technically on the table.
Mm.
So, um, I was going to talk to this guy about it, and then I've got this a Thursday happens, and I'm going to be having my protege observe my first session, and I have 11 clients, guys, that day.
So you
So
have to be there at that time.
because I have to not slow down. I have to be on it. I have to be ready to go. And I've got to, you know, uh, I don't have time to fuck around because I've got to give a little bit of room for extra time if my protege has questions and the first session slows down.
Right.
So he's observing 2 sessions. So now, also a little extra here. The guy tends to talk politics, and I'm like, "Shut the fuck up, dude. Just drive." Like I didn't say that.
Now, is
But
it politics you agree with, or is it politics that
No,
no,
you're?
well,
it's
it doesn't
but
really matter, right?
yeah, it's not. But it also is annoying. It's just like da 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 da, and then he'll talk about the drivers and how Uber pays, and I'm like, I get it, but we're not. I didn't initiate that. I just kind of want to. Haven't had coffee yet. I'm getting to work.
Oh, yeah,
You know,
yeah, the same shit.
so yeah, I'm
You know
just.
what you could do to alleviate that situation? Just throw on headphones. They'll see you
Mm,
putting on headphones, and you'll be like, and it doesn't even have you don't even have to have music on or anything if you don't
that's a
want.
good idea. Just headphones in your ear,
Throw on headphones, and then they'll like, oh well, shit, she's not listening to me anyway.
Right,
See,
right.
where the fuck were you? I should have asked you. So I didn't think of that.
Whereas
So,
I was here the whole fucking time.
oh, okay.
Where have
Right?
you been
Yeah, where you
the
been? You're the one who
past 3 months?
disappeared.
Okay. All right.
Should be asking you.
Okay.
No.
All right. I'm sorry. But okay. Shit. A little bitter. So, so
Oh
anyway,
shit.
so I get I'm waiting and I take my dog out and I come back and I look at my phone. I'm like, holy fuck, it's 7:43. Where's
Oh
this guy?
no.
Oh,
Oh.
And now, mind you, it's not in our agreement that he texts me every time he shows up, but he always has.
okay.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
unless I've been standing out there, this is important.
Sure.
So I text him and I said, what is your ETA, please? And I hear nothing. And I'm like, I
Oh
better
fuck.
just jam out there. And then I'll get an Uber and then I'll text my boss and let him know
Right.
I'm
Right.
on my way.
Yeah, yeah.
I get out there, he's there.
Okay, sitting out there the whole time.
Yeah. And he's like, hello, I've been here. I've been on the phone. And I'm like, okay. And I was like, I'm going to have words with him, but let's do it tonight
Right.
when I'm not pissy.
Ah, okay.
So
Good
I get in
plan.
the car and he's like, so 8 o'clock, right? I'm like, yeah, client needs to be on the table at 8 and we just need to go. Okay. And then I'm just like trying to figure out, okay, if I start, I'm literally planning my day,
Mm,
not thinking about this fuck, you know?
right.
So, and then he starts to talk, I saw your text, but I was on the phone and da, da, da. And, uh, and I said, okay. I said, let's just talk about it later. Okay. Cause I need to,
Mhm.
he's like, well, you said you need to start at 8 o'clock. That is what you always said. And have you ever been late? I said, I really want to talk about this another time.
Shit.
And he says, well, because I've had a really bad morning and and I don't need, the attitude and da 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 da. Da. And I said, excuse me. I said, Gerardo,
Gerardo
I, yeah. I said, I don't need the attitude. And I said, I think it's better if we stop this conversation and we talk about it this evening. Because what I wanted to say to him is this seems to happen on Thursdays. Why don't we just take Thursday mornings off of the plan? Because that seems to just be a hard day for you. I'm cool working with you because otherwise you've been reliable. Um, but then he starts going off. He's like, "Well, no. I don't need this. Your attitude when you got in the car, you just, the whole energy is negative and da 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 da.
Oh
And
God.
I don't need this job so bad that I need to be mistreated, and this is fucked up."
Okay.
And I'm like, we're on the freeway now, and I'm like, this guy's going off on me. I don't know that I feel that safe being in
Oh
here.
shit.
And so, and he's like, yeah, I mean, the attitude is just fucked up. I don't need this job. You're just, you think because you're this white bitch, you can just pay me.
Oh, he
And
went
Uh-oh.
racial.
oh, he went
Whoa.
racial.
Oh,
And da, 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 and I don't need this job so bad that I need to be mistreated. I said, good, because you don't have it anymore.
So then what happened? He just got quiet?
No, he just kept going. He's like, "You don't know how you are. You are so disrespectful to people. You're a mean person. Like, you have this energy that's terrible, blah, 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 blah. If you're unhappy, everybody can feel it. Like, I feel it. It just radiates off you.
Oh,
You're an
Jesus.
angry person. You da 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 da
Gaslight.
da da da." And I'm just like, "Oh, okay." He's like, and you don't have to pay me for today because this one's on me. I said, actually, I'm not giving you
Oh,
that. I said, I'm not giving you that permission. I will pay you if you drop me off because you will have performed the service that you're paid for.
right. That's only
And I
fair.
want, yeah, I said, I want nothing to reproach myself. So like you just treat me like some hired servant. And I looked at him and I said, it is what you are.
Wow.
I mean,
Damn.
I was like, I'm like, I hired you to do a job. I'm paying you to do that job.
Right?
What am I supposed to treat you like? And I'm thinking it's one thing if I said, listen, you fucking illegal from Uruguay, you're supposed to be here on time, asshole. I
Right.
never did that. I just got in the car. I was visibly upset because he did not perform the service for which I paid
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
adequately. If I am inadequate in my duties, my boss has a right to not like it.
Right.
He doesn't have to be Mary Poppins. So, I, I get out and he just is going off the whole time. And I get out and I just left the money on the seat. I'm like, here you go. So, uh, but I walked and I hate to admit this, guys. Okay. I'm just going to admit I get in the office to drop my bag off, and my boss is like, what's going on? And I just broke down. I just started crying. I'm like, am I an awful person? Because this guy said, blah, 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 blah. Because it
That
just,
doesn't even sound
Yeah.
like something you would do.
no, but
Usually,
it took me so by surprise. And
yeah, yeah.
I had used every bit of my koala just being cool with them.
Right.
And,
Mhm.
and I was upset. He's like, no, like, you're not. Don't worry about it. He's like, obviously the guy's unhinged.
Yeah.
What the hell? He's like, everybody's fine. I said, and no, I'm late. He's like, "Shh, everybody's fine. Just let me get you a cup of coffee. We'll check your room and just get started. You'll be fine. And fuck that guy. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. That's right. That's right.
So,
Fuck that
so
guy.
that was it for him. You haven't heard from him since?
I did. I heard from
Oh,
him later in the day. He sent a text with all kind of explanations as to, what was going on with him and that, well, you've always been out in right in front when oh yeah, the other thing that he had said was, I said, well, I just sent you a text. And when I said I sent you a text and I didn't hear back, well, it's not in our agreement that I text you. Like it was just this whole
come
thing.
on.
And
Wow.
I'm like, but you always have. So then when he texted later, it was all this justification about why he was acting the way he was and how, of course you've always been on time when I've arrived and da 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 da, and I've never waited for you. And I'm just like, but our agreement was, so all I did was I wasn't going to respond at all. And then I just responded with, I have paid you and now I will block your phone number. So there will be, oh yeah, he said, I don't want our professional relationship to end badly and da da da. I
Yeah.
texted back, I said, I have paid you. Now I will block you because I choose not to hear from you anymore. And yes, our professional relationship did end badly. Be glad that I don't report you to Uber for actually soliciting me as a cash paying client because
Oh,
you would be fired.
wow. Yeah. Well, it's fucked up because now he knows where you live and all kinds of shit.
Yeah, but he's a jelly belly. He's not going to do anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's true. But it's just crazy that, wow. I had a crazy
A
Uber story.
jelly belly.
I like it. I like that. Right away, I knew what she meant when she said it.
What
But
does she
Right?
mean? What does she mean? Huh?
so
He's a jelly belly,
he's yeah, he's a oh God, oh gosh, no. He's like goofy,
Yeah.
you
Well,
know.
and also like just oh poor me, and he doesn't know which condo I'm in.
Oh, okay. So he
Oh,
just knows
okay.
your
Well
your
then,
complex, but not your condo.
I mean,
Okay.
he probably could figure it out. It's not like that hard, but come on,
Right.
Gerardo is not coming around. You know, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I got a kettlebell. I'll just whack him in the
And the balls with it. Yeah.
Exactly. Oh gosh, that would hurt.
Yeah, it would. Fuck.
Yeah, it would.
Well, I had a crazy Uber story. This guy, he's okay. I don't know what it is with these Africans,
You know
but
what? I never have crazy stories. I need to come up with some crazy
that's because
shit
your wife
to
takes you
match
places
y'all
and
up.
shit. You know, like I
Huh?
mean, so your wife takes you to work and
Well,
everything.
sure, but I also have, city access. I also use Uber, but I never have any stories. I never have
Really?
anything.
You got what is
No.
it? Are you in like what town are we need to move there?
Yeah, it sounds like it's a pretty cool place.
We need to live where you are.
Yeah. Well,
It's a
this guy,
podunk town. It's a podunk town.
Well, that's why you don't have any
With a-
crazy stories.
with a
bunch
Because
of-
everybody
with
a
knows
bunch of
everybody.
with a bunch of country people,
There
Well,
you
there
go.
you go.
Everybody's married to everybody.
You're right.
You
They're all
can't because if Uncle Bob fucks with you, Aunt Betty's gonna kick his ass.
Yeah, exactly. So
I
I
don't
had
think
this.
it's not that podunk. But
Okay.
still.
I kind of
So
liked it.
It sounded good. It worked.
It sounded good, but I was like, damn, it's not that bad.
Well,
It is considered a city.
Well, actually,
we are a city now.
I had two
Yeah.
crazy stories. One was with an Uber driver, and then one was while I was waiting for an Uber, actually. And I think I may have told the one. I'm not sure. Anyway, the Uber driver was recently, and like I said, he's one of these African dudes, and I don't know what it is with these cats, man. Like when you hear that accent, you're like, oh shit, it's going to be a problem. So, because I remember there was one at the bar one night arguing with arguing with Train about his bill, and he's like, "Why did you charge me that? That's too much. I didn't want to pay that." And he's like arguing with her, and I'm like,
Didn't want to pay that.
"Yeah,
Yeah.
motherfucker, you gonna have to pay it." Anyway, so this guy picks me up, and we're talking, and first we're having a decent conversation, and he was actually taking me to the bar, and he goes, "Oh, you like this bar?" And I'm like, "Yeah, they got good food in there, and the staff's really good." He's like, "You tip good?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I always tip them good." And he goes, "You gonna tip me?" And I'm like,
No.
"This son of a bitch." And I said, "Well, I'm in his car, so I'm like, this motherfucker could do anything. Like you had said earlier, how you didn't feel safe, riding in that dude's car when he's off the rails like that." So I was like, "Well, yeah, of course." And he's like, "Okay, good." And he even said something when I got out of the car, like, "Be sure to tip me. Remember to tip me." And of course, I didn't tip that motherfucker.
Oh,
You
right.
know?
Because why would you? That's so. See, even if he did a good job, if somebody,
That's unprofessional, you know what I mean?
Yeah, when you ask if you're getting a tip, you can suck a dick.
Well,
Right.
I know, and I actually said something to the guys at the Comcast store because they have to ask, like, be sure to rate me a 10. There's going to be a survey, and I'm like, I am going to rate you a 10 because you did a great job, and because I know it's in your script. But I'm like, seriously, if I didn't know that, I probably wouldn't because I think it's rude to ask for a good rating or to ask for a tip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just rate whatever you're gonna rate.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
there's a
Tip
survey
whatever you're
coming
gonna
out.
tip.
Just, fill it out. It helps.
Well,
Yeah,
Amazon,
exactly,
Amazon, and I
exactly.
think Bank of America both do that. They say, "Oh, and you're probably going to get a survey. Be sure to fill it out." Blah blah blah. That's all they say. They don't say rate me a
Yeah.
10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, and the one guy I did because the guy I saw before was an asshole. So I was like, yeah, I like you. So yeah, I'll rate you a 10. But but I'm like, don't. I mean, I don't have clients who come in and I'm just like, hey, make sure I don't even say to make sure you rebook unless there's a medical reason I want them to do so. Because, they do push that in my profession a lot is like, get them back on the books. I'm like, if I think they need to, I will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm
But
not
if I
just going
don't
to be
think,
forcing people to, pay for shit they don't need.
yeah. And people ask like, well, when should I come in? I'm like, I'd like to see you in a week. And oh, when should I come in? Actually, I don't need to see you probably 3 weeks. Okay. Like I'm honest about it, and some people I'm like, you know what? I don't need to see you again unless you start experiencing blah, 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 blah. I don't want you to wait. So get on the books as soon as you can if you start experiencing these symptoms because I'm hard to book.
Right.
And we don't want it to go too long. But I'm not like, oh my God, I need to see you once a month for the rest of your life.
Right.
Exactly. I want to see
Right.
you every week. God damn it.
No, some
Yeah.
people do.
Yeah. Well, that's their choice, though. You don't tell them that.
No,
You
but
know,
some people do that. They like in the profession, they will, I worked for a boss that was trying to, he's like, so, Koala, you need to encourage your clients to come every week. And I said, Michael, I'm not going to do that. I just straight out
right,
told him, I said, I'm not going to do that because I was taught don't encourage that because that way, if you get somebody who's in a bad spasm or whiplash and you say, I need to see you later this week, they'll believe you,
right.
Hmm.
you know?
Hmm.
I'm like, I'm not going to tell them that. So I said, no,
Man, yeah,
don't do it.
that's crazy. Oh, the second one, did I tell you guys the story about the methed out couple at the white trash?
Wow. The story about the methed out couple.
I would have remembered that. So
Okay,
no.
all right. Well, I had this. I was waiting for my Uber, and actually, and I apologize. I took your advice, by the way, Louis. I've been meeting them outside my gate now
Oh
because
yeah.
you remember that for a while they'd say they didn't have my gate code or some other weird shit.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I'd wait.
Hmm.
I now been waiting outside the gate, and that actually works out pretty good.
Yeah.
So, but
I just kind of figured it would, but
oh yeah, well, right. But the
I
problem,
never thought that Max would take my advice.
I
Wow.
Right.
sure
I'm
did.
just,
I sure did.
Wow.
I sure did.
Dang.
So,
Everything is right with the world.
oh, wow, he listened. Oh no, but so this right outside my gate is we're what backs onto our property is one of these white trash weekly pays, which is those, like, I don't know if you guys have them where you live, but they're hotels basically where people
Oh,
the weekly pay, you pay by the week,
I know
oh,
what you're talking about.
the hot sheet motels.
pretty much. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
That's what they
yeah,
are.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm out there waiting and
What'd you call
everything.
it, a hot sheet?
Hot sheet. They're in the high.
Yeah.
Everything's stolen. Everything in
That's
there is
funny.
stolen.
Oh no, I was thinking hookers.
Hmm.
That.
I was thinking like stolen property, like the fuckers. They're all
No, no, cops
tweakers
call
and
them
shit.
hot sheet.
Yeah.
Because if it's
Uh,
paid by the week, it could be paid by the hour.
oh yeah, that's
Yes,
true.
yes,
That's
yes.
true.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the pay by the hour is hot sheet, but
So, so I'm waiting out there, and that my Uber pulls up. I get in, and this methed out couple comes running over to the Uber, and they
oh
say,
shit.
"Does he live here?" And then the guy's like, "Yeah, I think." And he's like, "They're like, where does he live? What unit?" And they're asking him questions about me. So the driver rolls the window down.
Never know.
Well, it's good. I'm glad he rolled the window down because it was like him saying, "Ask him questions."
You handle this shit.
Yeah, ask him questions. Don't let me. So I thought
Get
that
me
was cool.
involved in this shit.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was cool that he's
What
like,
if
let
you
me.
didn't? What if you were just like staying overnight and you wanted to ride home? That's all the
Well,
Uber cares about is you getting a
I
ride
guess
Yeah,
that's
from
yeah.
somewhere to
well,
somewhere.
but that's what he cares about, though. He's like, "Hey, you talk to him. I don't know what your
You're
deal
right.
is, you
You're
know."
right.
So then he rolls the window down, and the guy, okay, first of all, he's talking fast, and he's like, "Hey, bro, I really like helping people, man. So if you want to give me your number, man," and I'm like, "No, I'm good, dude." And then his wife, girlfriend, whatever the hell she is,
Tell him the Uber driver has it.
yeah,
Oh
Uber driver's got
shit.
my number. He'll give it to you next time he sees you. So then the wife or girlfriend or whatever she is, she goes, "Yeah, well, sir, I'm a stay home mom, and I'm always around. So if you ever need rides," I'm like, "I'm good, thank you." And so then we pull out of there, and I was like, "Can you fucking believe that?" He was like, "What is going on?" And I'm like, "Well," and then I'm explaining the whole thing about when you're blind, people are fucking vultures, and they try to, like, think you're an easy target or some shit. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, you know what though? But you know what? They didn't say that they were for hire.
well, yeah, they'll just give me a ride because they're so Jesusly like
Yeah,
that, right?
yeah. So you know
Mhm,
what?
mhm.
No.
No, not the
Uh-uh.
messed out couple.
Nah,
No,
yeah,
no,
not the vibe I got from them. I'm like, these
no.
motherfuckers are a
All
problem.
right, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
No.
They'll easily give you a ride and steal your shit. I don't
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
That's a little too
But
crazy.
Yeah,
you
that's what I
don't bring
said.
any shit. No, you don't tell them what unit you're in. You just meet them at the gate.
Yeah,
Nah,
I'm
No,
good.
I'd rather
I'm
not.
good. I don't need the methed out couple.
no.
I mean, I would give it to them if I had this vibe that they were like just being nice and shit.
Yeah, if they
You
seem
know,
like cool people that give me a decent vibe, then
people
maybe I'd.
in the city that I live in, which I'm still not naming, but you can figure out where I live, honestly.
Well, we know which state you live in, so I mean,
Well, no, I was just joking because I was like, that would be funny if you just took them up on it. Like, obviously, they probably wanted you to pay them for the ride,
Oh, of course they did. Yeah.
but
Uh-huh.
if you just were like, yeah, hey, can you take me to the store?
Actually,
just see what
I had
they,
this, years
just
ago,
see what they say.
I
You
had this
know,
weird fucker that lived below me years ago. His name is Valentino, and I guess
Valentino. Hey.
he was an Italian guy, and he knocked on my just out of the blue. It was like 8 o'clock at night one night. He just knocks on my door. He's like, "Hey, how you doing? It's your neighbor Valentino. Listen, I wanted to give you my phone number in case you ever needed a ride anywhere or anything." And I'm like, my first thought is, "Are you gay?" You know, like fucking, in Vegas, you just can't.
why did you think that? Why would you think that?
Wow.
Well, he's trying to
Don't
give
do
me like, in
something nice for Max.
case you
This
ever
is
want to
gonna-
suck my dick,
Shit, goodness.
you gotta
Yeah,
remember, man.
don't do anything nice for Max because he'll think you're gay
I brought
automatically.
your mail upstairs for you. What are
Actually,
you, gay?
What are you, gay? You want me to
You know
suck?
what,
What do you
guys?
want me to do?
That's a Vegas thing. That is a Vegas thing. Because it's so transient.
Well,
Like you learn not to trust people.
yeah, it might be.
So it's
That's
a total
funny.
because you can even ask. Shout out to if my buddy Ray is listening. Um, when we first became friends, like he's a college buddy, and he was actually friends with my roommate first. So one day he came by my room and he knocked on the door and he was like, "Hey, what's up, man?" I'm like, "Not much. Hey, Tim's not here." And he's like, "Oh, so what you up to?" And he told me later that I had this look on my face like, "What do you want something? You want a piece of me or something?" So,
Wow.
but
Well,
now
so
we're
you wear your
friends.
expressions on your face. That's what my wife tells me too.
Oh,
Oh
it's
yeah.
awful.
Well,
It's awful.
That I wear my expressions on my.
I
She's like,
do. I do.
she's
People
like,
know right
she's like,
away.
she's like, dude, take that look off your face. You look like you're talking shit to somebody. I'm like, I am talking shit to somebody. I am.
Yeah, in my head.
Well,
I am. In
that's
my
the
head.
problem. We can't hide our emotions, I think, being visually impaired.
Well, I think some people, like, if I am trying to fuck with you, I have the best poker face ever. I can deadpan anything, I've been
Mm.
told. If I'm totally caught off guard, though,
Mhm.
Right.
no.
Well,
Yeah.
what's funny about me is that I perform in front of people, play piano, whatever, right?
Mm.
And when I mess up, I'm like usually the only one who knows that I've messed up because
Oh,
everybody else is just not musically inclined. They're not going to be like, "Oh, you messed up," like
Right, right.
they're going to be like, "Oh, you sounded great out there," and it's
Yeah,
like,
you're like, well, I hit that
"No,
you
I
sound
note.
like
I
did
shit.
not."
didn't.
I sounded like shit. I messed up a few times. I
Well,
know every spot that I messed up. And so before my wife would catch me and she goes, "You messed up, didn't you?" And I was like, "How do you know?" She goes, "Because whenever you mess up, you have this face like, oh fuck."
Mhm.
Yep, you can't hide it from your wife,
And
man.
I was like, "Oh, really?" She goes, "Yeah." She goes, "Nobody really notices it, but I do." And I'm like, "Damn,
Oh
that's
shit.
crazy." So then I started being like more self-conscious, like, okay, I'm not gonna put on no face. Nuh-uh. I'm not gonna do it. And lately she hasn't even told me anything about, the thing about you messed up or whatever, She doesn't
Oh,
say
okay.
anything. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's working.
Or maybe
Yeah,
she's just not
like if
saying anything.
if you think
Yeah,
about
or
it, it
she's not saying anything.
probably is, because I can do that. But if I'm caught totally off guard,
Hmm.
it's and people who know me really well. This is the
Hmm.
scary thing. People who know me well know the difference between like you literally want to punch that guy out, right? And I'm like, I'm
Uh-huh.
smiling. They're like, I know, but it's that smile. I'm like,
That
what?
smile.
Like, how do you know that smile? It's like
Hmm.
it's the
Yeah.
smile that's like, I'm trying to eat a bowl full of sugar to deal with this, like
Well, what's funny is also like even my wife's entire family knows when I'm surprised about something. Like, what the fuck? Like if it's a
Mhm.
what the fuck moment,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
for some reason my eyes go like super wide and they're like, oh,
Mine
he got
too.
surprised again.
Yeah. Yeah. Mine too. Mine
See,
too. That's yeah.
that's the thing. It's what's crazy like that. Like I had a roommate that used to point that out, all the facial gestures and things I did. I'm like, I do that? Really? I had no
Right?
idea.
I mean, I don't even know. Yeah, you don't even know until somebody points it out, and I'm like, oh shit. I gotta learn how to do the poker face, maybe figure something out.
Yeah, but when you're surprised, it'll get you. It's you can't.
Yeah, I'm
You know,
sure.
it's
I'm
just like
sure.
that because that's the thing. Is like I've been told by many people like, "Oh, your face right now is hilarious." I'm like, "What? Why?"
That's funny. That is so funny.
Oh
Sorry,
man.
guys. I had to put it on mute real quick because my mom just texted me.
Oh,
We're just making lunch plans tomorrow. That's it.
Okay. All
That's all
right.
it
okay.
was. But that's kind of a funny thing. I think with my brother, talk about my mom. So
Yeah.
it was his idea. I think it was my brother's idea to start doing the whole share their location bullshit.
Oh
Oh no.
no,
Yeah, I
no,
know. I
no.
know. And
I
so
hate that.
I know that's why I refuse to do it. I'm like, I'm not sharing my
Yeah.
fucking location with anybody. So
Yeah.
anyway, I think it was my brother's idea. Well, anyway, he was pissed off the other day and he texted me, and I guess he didn't go to work because he had an eye exam.
Mm.
So his eyes were dilated all day, so he didn't go to work. So my mom
Yeah.
noticed he didn't go to work, so she texted him and said, "Why didn't you go to work today?" So he got pissed and he's like, you know, why?
And it was his idea to get this 360 or whatever it is, right? This
Yeah, he was like,
share
"Mom, we should
location thing,
share our
right?
locations. We should do this." So then he's
Uh-huh.
bitching at me about it, and he's like, "Can you talk to mom and tell her that it's kind of an invasion of privacy, and boomers sometimes
That's
just don't
that's
understand
what you
technological
fucking
etiquette."
that's what you fucking get though, bro.
Well, that's it. I know that was it was crazy plan. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So
It
now all of a
backfired
sudden
on his ass.
it did. So now he gets pissed off. Why is mom checking my location? And I'm just like, yeah, I'll
You
talk to
put
her.
that shit on yourself, man.
Yeah, you chose it. Yeah, I am almost positive he's the one that wanted to do that because I remember him talking about it at some point.
uh but see, okay. So I know how I'm gonna guess how you feel about this, but I want to know for sure. All right.
All
I want
right,
confirmation.
cool.
Do you feel like the reason why you don't want it is because for one, it's none of the business where you're at, and for two, you feel like they're gonna be monitoring you, like, oh, the poor
Ding,
blind
ding,
guy, gotta make
ding.
sure that
Give
he's
that man a cracker.
okay.
Give that man a cigar.
Uh-huh.
You were
Uh-huh.
right. That's
I know because
exactly.
I feel the same way. I feel the same way
Yeah.
about that,
Because it's all
about
of a
things
sudden
like that.
like they feel like they have to keep watch on you. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
always been a point of contention. As a matter of fact, for a while, I used to have the Ring doorbell back in the day. Again, another idea of my brother's.
Uh-huh.
And I remember at one point, like there was a piece of something stuck over the camera, and my brother's like, he kept calling me, blowing up my phone. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? And he's like, I can't see you through your Ring camera, man. I don't know what the fuck's going on. And so I reach outside, and there was a piece of like tape or something stuck to it. I don't know what the shit happened,
Mhm.
but I pulled it
Mhm.
off, and he's like, "Oh yeah, no, there I can see." And I'm just like, "What are you doing, man? Are you keeping tabs on me or what?"
Spying on your, yeah, spying on your.
So then, after a while, he kind of, I think he got it. When I was like,
Mhm.
"Dude, yeah, I don't, I don't need you checking up on me all the time, bro." And
Yeah.
because yeah, for a while it was bad. Like he would always text me, "Hey, dude, somebody came to your door this afternoon." And I'm like, "Well, I was at work, so I guess it doesn't fucking matter." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
I mean, so there's a. I mean, sighted people have Ring cameras, right? Like
sure.
it's not like a something that only blind people would have use for, right?
Oh, of course not. Of course, everybody has a damn Ring camera now. Shit.
And like when my Ring camera goes off, and because my wife and I, we work different shifts, so like she works
Right.
during the day, she works during the night, I work during the day, she sleeps during the day, whatever.
Uh huh.
And at if there's like one little ding that shows somebody showing up, it's probably just somebody delivering a package. Who gives a shit?
Or a
But if
bird or
there's like,
something.
yeah, but if there's like multiple ding, 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 you're like, what the hell is going on? So it is kind of a security thing because it's like, well, is my wife being murdered, or is she, is she all right? Is everything
Right.
okay? So there's a point to having one,
Oh
but I
yeah,
get what you're saying.
and I have my Lorex camera now. Remember that's the one I was telling you about. I think you missed this one, Koala. Where I got a violation notice for having a camera screwed into my stucco.
Oh yeah.
I don't know where Koala went. Maybe she had
Is
to mute too.
Koala gone?
It's the showing her still here, but I don't know. Um,
Uh-oh.
but yeah, it just might be you and me, man, holding the back. But I got rid of the Ring camera for several reasons. One is I hated having to go out and change that stupid battery all the time.
Yes.
Like you got to unscrew
Yes.
that little thing and pull the face
Uh-huh.
plate. And I'm just like, this is a pain in the ass. And plus, you had to pay for it. Like what? I got to pay $30 a year for the
30 bucks a
privilege of
month.
having a doorbell. What the fuck? And
Oh,
so
you paid $30 a year? Wow, that's pretty good.
I think that's the plan I had. So then I canceled that, and I had Warren, my handyman, come over and then just install a regular old doorbell. That's all I wanted, really.
Sure.
And then my brother's like, "Oh, you need a security camera." I'm like, "Okay." So he's like, "Here, I'll get you." So he found this Lorex camera. He's like, "It's low maintenance." He's like, "You just screw it in. It keeps track of all the videos, to your front door, and it's actually been pretty good. And I do occasionally have him. I will let him log in there if I have a question. Like there was one night where my doorbell rang at like midnight, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" So of course I didn't answer it, but I asked my brother. I was like, "Hey, dude, can you look and see who came to my door last night at midnight?" And so he looked, and he's like, actually, it looked like an Uber driver, man." And I'm like, "Oh, well, fuck, I wasn't going anywhere. I was in bed."
That's
yeah.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, sorry, I was muted. I had to take the dog out, and I.
Okay,
no worries,
got you.
no
Let us
worries.
blab a little bit, but
Well,
well,
good.
does wait now, Koala, you know all the Anthony drama, right?
I believe I know the Anthony drama.
Yeah, basically, Anthony's gonna murder him in his sleep one day.
Yeah, yeah.
Where I found out that he was a pedo.
Yes.
Okay, so
you
you
were here. I do remember you reacting. I had to think about it, but I'm starting it's starting to come back to me.
Well, that's why I brought that up, because the whole thing with my camera, I got a violation letter about my camera being screwed into the stucco. So I wrote this great email. This shit was nice. I used Chat GPT.
Heck yeah.
And I'll tell you what, they haven't bothered me since. I'm like, and
we should get like a Max GPT. Like, Max, do you want to write an email and
and make sure it was? But you know what? It was actually
make shit worse.
yeah. Like, what do you want to do? Like, we should have different GPTs. We could have a Louis one. We could have, just like
a Koala GPT.
What's your intention behind this email? No.
Yeah, if you have a Louis one, mine is very logical, less emotional.
Mine is poignant, and there's always
psychoanalyze you first.
Yeah, it's like, well, why would you want to send this email? What's the nature of it? Are you feeling angry?
Right. No, my emails are very poignant with a stinger, sort of, that you might not understand in there.
Right.
So, yeah, that's the koala. The koala email, where it's
the koala method.
Like, I know exactly what I'm saying, and probably everybody else, you dumbass, is going to know what I'm saying when I insult you, but you're not going to get it. So.
Well, but I did send that, and I haven't heard a word. And then my pest control guy was over. I was telling him the story, and he looks and he goes, "Well, that's funny. There's a camera screwed into the stucco right over there on the clubhouse." And he's like, "And also your neighbors across the way have cameras screwed into their stucco." And he's like, "That's some bullshit."
Yeah, that's funny.
So yeah, man, that's
So why do you have cameras all over?
Oh no, I just have one camera.
He only has one camera.
Okay.
Yeah,
you don't have like
you're
not one of those crazy people with like
no,
just one camera above my front door. But he was pointing out that, wait a minute, the clubhouse of your community has a camera screwed into the stucco. You know what I'm saying? So like, are they getting? Give yourself a violation there, guys. What's going on?
Yeah, no, that's ridiculous.
So we think Anthony was behind it. That's our gut.
Well, feeling. Anthony was, because there probably are violations that nobody gives a shit about.
Tamara?
Yeah, could have been Tamara, but I think Anthony got the ball rolling. Like, oh, let's fuck with.
I just like messing with Koala because
right. No, it probably was Tamara.
Yeah, I don't like Tamara. Just with her name.
It was Tamara. Yes, it was. Tamara. I forgot about that. Fuck Tamara. Yep. It was Tamara.
Well, that's what Anthony said. Well, you call Tamara incompetent, and I have a soft spot for her. Or that's what he said.
Hell,
I'm kind of a soft
that's
spot for
actually
Tamara.
that's actually very funny. Okay, I got a little story here. Here's a story.
Mhm.
It happened many moons ago, but still,
All right. It's still a story. It happened.
it involves a Tamara. Okay,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Tamara.
Was her name
So,
really Tamara? For real?
yes,
Oh,
yes.
Yep, fuck her.
I know. She was a crazy broad.
Tamara's
That's what happened.
guilty. That's it.
She's a crazy broad. So the funny story about this is that I met her online. Okay,
Oh,
probably
that's all you had to say.
wrong way to pull it off, right? Wrong way to pull it
That was the
off.
first part of it. Okay.
Yeah, that's where I fucked up first, right? I met
Right.
her online, and then I met her in person, and we were okay. It was okay, it was all right, whatever. And I go over to my ex-wife's house because I want to hang out with my daughter and do some stuff and just hang out, whatever.
Uh, uh,
Me and my ex-wife at the time, we got along and we were friends and whatever. It's not a big deal. But she calls me and you know is like calling me, and then I finally answer. I'm like, all right, fine, you know. And I'm telling her, I'm hanging out with my daughter right now, whatever, it's just, now is not a good time to just be chilling on the phone and talking and doing all that and
right. I
whatever.
don't have time to talk to you.
Yeah. And she's going off on me like, where are you at? No. And I'm thinking to myself, she's not even technically my girlfriend yet. We were
Right.
thinking about it, but now not so much.
No,
Like,
no,
what the hell?
no.
Damn.
And I was like, what do you mean? Where am I at? I said, I'm at my ex-wife's house and I'm hanging out with my ex-wife's brothers and my daughter, and we're having some fun right now, playing video games and doing whatever the hell we're doing. And and my my uh my ex brother-in-law, he's kind of thuggish, right?
Okay.
Thuggish black dude.
Mhm.
And he goes, "What the fuck is she asking you all this shit for, man? Fuck her." He's just going on.
I can imagine.
Tamara.
He's like, you ain't even doing nothing wrong, man. What the fuck is wrong with her? And I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with her. And she's like, I'll tell you what's wrong with me, blah blah blah. And I'm thinking to myself, I said, don't call me ever again. No more. We're done. That's
Damn.
it.
So she
You're,
just
you're
flipped it.
insane.
Did you guys at least go on a first date?
Not really.
Oh,
Nope.
Damn,
wow.
that's even crazier.
I
Okay.
know. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like weird. It's like, what are you talking about?
Well,
Like,
I had
I
kind of
mean,
a psycho situation
you
with
don't own me.
well, there was a chick her name was Tammy, maybe
Oh.
Same
Tamara.
thing. Same thing.
So,
Same
this
thing.
bitch, she was crazy. That was the one who she was nuts. She was actually, you know who she was
Koala
friends with?
has a thing against Tammys.
Well,
Tams.
and these women aren't
Talking about
Tams.
Tam.
these women are just building blocks in her wall against Tammy's.
Even if it's
That's
like,
right.
even if it's like Tamerica or
No,
something like that.
no, still Mount Tamalpais. Nope. Don't climb it. Just
Oh man, stay away from the Tam. Don't get your Tam card. Yeah, this bitch.
tampon. Nope. Don't use them.
Tampon.
Yeah, this bitch was
That's great.
crazy. She even tried to buy my. This is back when I was doing the radio show at All Talk Radio. She tried to buy my airtime from me.
Oh man.
That's how nuts she was.
Yeah.
So it's a long, drawn out story that I don't think I want to tell. But goddamn,
So
this bitch
how,
was crazy.
How do people? This is what I want to know.
All right.
How
Right.
how do people think that behavior is going to get them anywhere? I mean, just
I don't know.
Because they're crazy.
I know, but it's just like when you look at, okay, yes, I realize what I'm saying now is stupid. I'm like, well, when you look at it
in their mind, what
rationally,
they do makes perfect
Well,
sense.
that's the
You know what I'm
thing. They're
saying?
not looking at it rationally.
I know,
That's the
that's
thing.
why I stopped.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's maybe something that may have convinced her that maybe we were more than what we were, maybe, or something like that. She was messing around and she said something like, "Do you like me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, I like you." And she goes, "Yeah, do you like me like me like me?" I'm like, "Yeah,
Are you in
whatever.
eighth
It is
grade?
what it
Yeah, I was gonna say,
is."
what grade are we in?
Do you like me like me?
Yeah,
Should we go together?
Should we go together? You know,
Do you check yes if you like me? Check no if not.
yeah,
Do
check
you
yes or no.
like me?
Well, God,
That
sounds like she screwed
that
up.
actually should have red flagged you before anything else. Do
Yeah,
you like
and
me like me?
what's crazy is what's crazy. Okay, this was during my Playboy days. What's crazy is I didn't even fuck her yet. Like,
Oh, so
I
you're
was
thinking
gonna
it was,
ask you. I didn't
I
want to
didn't
be
even
rude,
do
but
anything. I didn't
I'm
even
like,
do
well,
anything. So
yeah,
that's
is
like,
this before or after you fucked her?
yeah,
Now
Because
that's
imagine
what
if
I'm
you
saying.
hadn't
Like,
fucked her. Imagine if
I'm
you
like,
did fuck her.
okay,
Oh
I
man.
know. Just imagine, man.
then you
Dang,
would
I've dodged the
really have
bullet.
liked her.
I'd have
God.
dodged the bullet.
And you
I'd
know,
have dodged the bullet.
unfortunately, that's
I
what you're
dodged
going
the
to find
bullet.
on those dating sites. They're just fucked up women and fucked up men. I'm sure for
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, there was another one too that I met. So I met a
Wow.
few. I met a
Okay.
few
At
online.
what point did you start going? I don't think I should do this.
Yeah, no, probably by this last one, the one that was Tamara.
I did it for you.
At that point, I was like, yeah, you know what? These online
That'll do
people
it.
are freaking all nuts. They're all nuts.
Actually,
So
there was.
one
Oh, go ahead. What were you
one of
saying?
them was okay at first. She was okay. Uh, but then it got a little weird. So we went on a first date, hung out, watched a movie, whatever, went to dinner, all that stuff. Fine, everything was fine. Um, uh, you know, she may have been a little insecure because she was a bigger person, but
Okay, of
I don't give a shit about that. So that doesn't
course not.
bother me, like
Right.
I don't care about that shit. And so, she started realizing that I didn't care about that. And she's like, all right, cool. I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
And so, but then as we
There's
started getting
Ben.
a little, closer, and I didn't mess with this girl either, which is good because it would have been bad if I'd have messed with her.
Right.
She she said, we were kind of hanging out and maybe making out a little bit, but not doing anything else. And she says, yeah, I have a husband who is in prison, and
Oh shoot.
I have like 3 kids or something like that. I was like, whoa.
I
Husband
have a
who's-
husband
like,
in prison.
And in prison for what?
yeah,
That's the next
exactly. I
question.
don't know. I
Because
don't know.
that makes a difference. If he's in prison
Yeah.
because he embezzled some funds, okay,
Sure.
probably a pussy. It's
Okay.
fine. But
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
In prison for murder or rape or some other
Yeah,
shit,
something like that.
He beat
Yeah.
someone with a tire iron,
Uh-huh.
stuff like that. We need to
But
know.
the moment that
Right.
the moment that I heard all that, I completely lost interest in her immediately. I was like, yeah, we're good.
Yeah, yeah. And here's the funny thing, like, yeah, you gotta disclose that. That's
Yeah.
information that is necessary when you're going forward.
Yeah, and I think maybe she thought she might want to go forward with me, and maybe that was the right time for her.
Yeah,
But
but
the minute that I heard
no.
that, the
I
minute
mean, at
that I heard
least,
that,
but why not talk
I
about
mean,
the
would you
kids at
say it?
least?
Would you say it on the first date though? I
Well, I
mean,
have kids. That I
yeah,
would say.
Well,
That's
the
the
kid
thing that,
thing, I get,
that's
but
true. She didn't mention that
because
at
the
all.
kids, you don't have to put the husband in prison situation out there,
True.
right
right.
off the bat. Um,
True.
I
True.
guess she was just trying to be
Hi, I'm
honest and lay
Tam.
it
I
all on
got
the
a
table.
husband who's in
Do you
prison.
No,
like
We never
I
me?
really.
agree. I mean, I appreciate that because what if I would have messed with her and and stuff's not serious, and then all of a sudden, dude gets out of prison, and I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know about this guy,
Yeah, and he
Right,
and
comes to
right.
your
now I'm over
house or something.
here. Yeah,
But I mean,
Yeah.
but you got to talk about, but the kids are important because
yeah,
if you're
that's true.
dating, they're not going anywhere. The husband in jail,
Nope.
you can divorce him,
Yeah.
but
True.
the kids,
Yep.
I think you do. I think you have an obligation
And
to sex.
for some people, that's a deal breaker.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
that
you
would have
Like
been.
should.
the minute that I were to ever get with somebody, I'd be like, yeah, at the time back then, I'd say, yeah, I have a daughter, like immediately, because it's like, well, if you don't like me now, forget it. Like,
Yeah.
let's go our separate ways.
I guess
There's no
kids
point.
can be a deal breaker, I guess, for some people,
Well,
Oh
some
yeah, for
people
sure.
don't want kids, and some people may
And
already
some people
have
don't want to take
kids.
care of other people's
kids.
Yeah,
Or they
yeah.
don't want, okay, well, now if you have kids, is there another person in the picture too? And
Yeah, do I
you
have
know,
to deal
and
with the bullshit that goes
like
along with
the
that?
husband in prison,
Yeah,
do I have
exactly.
kids? Because now
Well,
you got to ask that question, right?
and I never minded dating women with kids. That was not a problem. That didn't it's but you know what I would get? I would get these married. I had a married woman that was into me. And then when she told me she had a husband, I was like, okay, we're not doing this. Oh no. Of course, she was a Mexican chick. Oh no, Poppy, he would never do anything to
Why?
you.
Of course.
Because I'm putting in the Poppy part. Because she called me Poppy.
Okay.
Because she said,
Okay,
Poppy.
okay.
Because I just had to crack up at that.
Well, because she
Okay.
said,
because she said Poppy. Okay.
yeah. Because when I say Poppy and give you no
Like,
context,
why would
then all of a sudden you're like, what the fuck? Why is she calling you Poppy?
no, I understood right away.
I think we would have still got. No, I get where Koala's coming from to try to fuck with you. Completely
She's
like
married.
why you gotta mention she's Mexican for?
Of course, she was Mexican. She was married. She had kids.
Everybody, yeah. No, it was just
because they all have kids at like fucking 18, 17 years old.
Of course.
That's right.
Of course.
That's right. Did she clean houses? I mean, what the heck?
Oh shit!
Actually,
was she housekeeping?
Actually, she drove a cab, is what she did.
Even funnier. Okay.
But
she was a Mexi melt. Oh yeah,
Yes.
she was for a Mexi melt. Huh?
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. Like, I was her. Actually, her was it her cousin? Yeah, I think it was her cousin. Knew me, and they came because we went to this karaoke place, and she brought Monica with her, and so Monica was of course, she was already fucking hammered. She was all over me, and oh, Poppy, you're so handsome, and I'm thinking, okay, so I got her phone number, but then we're talking the next day on the phone, and that's when she mentioned the husband. And I went,
oh no.
Okay, no, we can't do this. That's not going to work.
Mess with that.
And then she was like, sometimes you just need a push, And I said, nah, well, I said, if you decide to leave,
need a push. What kind of a push?
She needs a push.
Insert the dick in the pussy push.
That's probably what she wants.
I haven't really told somebody that. I got to use that. Sweetie, sometimes
you just need a push.
Sometimes you need a push.
I got the push. Push rod.
Wow. I gotta hold that one in there because
sometimes you need a little push.
Sometimes you need a little push, Poppy.
That's not in a lot of the romantic movies,
The pushes?
Not. Oh yeah, Koala, you're coming on too strong here. Well, sometimes you just need a little push, okay?
A little push in the bush. That's what.
Well, her thing was, I think because what she's saying is she needs a push to get off her ass and either get rid of the husband.
No. And
I'm like,
I think I know exactly what she's saying.
Yeah.
That's But either way, I just told her, I said, don't bother calling me anymore. And then she would still send me shit on Facebook, and I would tell her, you're sending me pictures. That's not even fun. I can't even tell what they are.
Even what you said about push to get off her ass.
Yeah. And then you send me fucking dumbass memes on Facebook.
She sent you memes on Facebook?
Yeah, she was sending me these pictures, and I was like, why are you sending me these? I can't see them. And she's like, you're still very angry like you've always been. And, it was, gaslighting bullshit again. So, and she's like, I'm going to do what I want to do. And if you don't like it, you can block me. And I'm like, good idea.
Done.
So I blocked her.
Done.
I love that threat is out there. If you don't like it, you can block me.
Nice.
Yes.
I can. I can.
Thanks for reminding me that I can do that.
Oh shit, that's right. I can block you.
I can
Damn
block.
It. Yes.
Yeah. Like what? Okay.
Thank you.
I'm able to block you. That's okay. Good. I'm glad that option's available still.
You don't like it? You can get out.
Yeah. Okay. Well, mind if I do?
All right. Yes, I can. Yes, I like it.
Actually, what's hilarious about that is I don't think, and I'm not sure, but I don't think that Facebook notifies you when somebody blocks you.
They
No.
don't.
Yeah.
I've never, I had some dumbass write me one time and told me he was blocking me. And I'm like, okay. And I tried to write him back to tell him how stupid he was. And then I'm like, it said message could not be sent because
And
you
it was
was blocked.
Oh, there it goes. Okay. So when you send messages through Messenger, it tells you. Okay.
Yeah, if you attempt to message that person or something, then it would let you know.
Okay.
But
Okay.
but this guy, he wrote me a
It's a good
message
check right there.
because he didn't like what I
Haven't heard
shared.
from Johnny in a while. I should.
Well, it was something I shared something on my Facebook, and he
Why,
wrote
Koala?
me-
Because you need a push.
Yeah, he needed a push.
Yeah,
Apparently,
exactly. Apparently, listen. Sometimes
hey,
you just
that was this
You just need a
autistic fucker.
push.
That was this autistic motherfucker that Cruise Control. Actually, Cruise Control knew him too. He was in our improv group. But yeah, dude was weird anyway. But he didn't like something I shared on my Facebook, and he said, "I know you can't see what you're sending, LOL, but I just wanted to let you know that I didn't agree with that thing you shared about Breonna Taylor, blah 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 blah." And he was basically a diaper drinker. So
Breonna Taylor. I was trying to remember who the hell's Breonna Taylor. Oh,
I know.
yeah.
yeah, it's going back to 2020,
Yeah,
back
something like that, somewhere around there.
The diaper.
The age of the cup of Joe. Yeah.
Oh, Cup of Joe. What happened to Cup of Joe?
Yeah.
I don't know, he's probably dead.
You know what's really weird though? I mean, not to jump on the Trump bandwagon or the Trump whatever, the Trump train, whatever.
Trump train? Yeah.
But have you even heard anything? I mean, I
about
don't pay
Biden?
attention to the news that much, so I'm like probably out of the loop anyway. But have you even heard him do anything now? It's almost like he's kind of like hiding in the shadows.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, is he
whatever he's
dead?
doing.
Is he?
Yeah, like
you know?
what's going on with him? Like,
you know,
you talking about Joe
Valentino.
Biden or
in
Trump?
his first 4 years, you would hear him do all kinds of shit. You're like, oh, he's at it again. He's fucking doing whatever he's doing, right?
Oh, he's doing
And
all
now-
that Iran shit. He's doing all that. It definitely.
I don't know.
But you hear
It just
everybody
seems like
else
he's
talk about
very-
what he's doing. You don't hear
Yeah,
him doing
it
anything.
seems like
True.
he's very hide in the shadows kind of thing, though.
Yeah,
It's
he's
really
he's-
weird.
He's
It's
back
really
there.
strange. It's really
Yeah.
strange.
Well,
And I'm
somebody
sure he's
pointed out that
doing
he-
stuff because he's always fucking doing shit, right?
Right. Well,
But-
somebody pointed out
But he's
that he
got
might be
other
dead
people
already.
doing stuff.
whether we like it or not, or love it or not, or whatever, he's always doing something.
Oh yeah, of
Always.
course. Well, but somebody pointed out, hey, he could be dead if somebody else had said that. There was a conspiracy theory that Trump's probably dead and they're just not telling us. Which
Yeah,
I'm like,
but I mean, then
Yeah,
JD
but,
Vance takes over.
but no,
whatever.
but then no, he couldn't. I think you can't. I don't know how you'd hide that.
that's what I'm
No,
saying. It's
I
kind of
don't think
hard to hide.
hide the hard.
Hard to hide.
Just need a little push.
right.
Hard.
Trump needs a little push.
You need a little push.
just
to
need a little
hide
push
that hard.
Hey, you guys might have inspired a new song. You gotta need that push to hide my hard. The cock gets large and I feel in
President
charge.
Trump, where you been? I just sometimes, guys, you need a little push. Okay, don't want to talk about it.
It's gotta hide the
I'm
hard.
back.
Oh man, gotta hide the hard.
Melania wasn't there, so I needed a push.
Sometimes
Just
you
a
need a little
gentle
push. That's why I got the little push from Iran and Allah Akbar.
Yeah,
blow
I got to
you
go
too,
over to
'cause-
the Ukraine and help them out, and I'll be back.
We'll go blow up some North Dune tunes if we want to.
He's so much nicer now. What happened to him?
He's so much nicer. He just needed a little push. That's all.
That's right.
That's what we're calling this episode. A little push. A little push.
Shit.
That's all it takes
It
sometimes.
applies to everything. What the hell?
Right.
Just a little push.
I mean, yeah, we solved the world's political problems. Like all the guy needed.
Just a little push.
Now he's good.
That's what Clinton got, right?
I mean, that's why he
Oh,
was so
he didn't get a
likable.
push. He got a slurp.
He
so-
got it all. He got a push. He got his.
You
I
know
probably
damn
did.
well he got a push too, man.
He
That's
probably
just
did.
business. That's just
He
hidden in the
did.
background.
Yeah, he
The only
just-
thing that came, the only thing that came out was the slurp. But
right.
Right,
We all
but the-
know.
the pushes
We
were
all
there.
know.
Trust me. That motherfucker. He
got a
told
push in
Hillary,
the
"Shut the
bush."
fuck up. I'm going somewhere right now. I'll be back."
I'm going to get a little push right now.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
if anybody puts a cigar up your snatch, you have to have probably given him a little push.
I'm guessing so.
Because you just don't do that naturally
Right.
before
excuse
the
me,
other
I'm gonna shove
dude.
this Kazar.
Because this is kazoo up here.
Kazar. My Kazar.
Yeah. How many of these Pabst Blue Ribbons have you drank, bro?
I've had 3 so far.
I'm gonna shove a kazoo up your snatch.
Kazar, a kazoo. What is it? It's a cigar
Damn.
with a kazoo. A Kazar.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, kazoo.
Shit. Where's cruise control to bring us back on the rails? Nah.
I guess it ain't
Max
gonna happen. We're
inspires
just-
a new porn.
Hell, maybe he needed a little push.
Well,
Have you seen Kazar 21? It's great.
well, the word czar is spelled Czar.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
The Russian Khazar
The Kazar. Oh, Russia. Yes. The
is the Russian Khazar.
Russian. I need a little push. I've got to have the Kazar.
I'm gonna spit my beer on the fucking.
I need a little push.
I need a little push. You mind giving me a little push?
Sir, your car's broken down. Yes.
All it takes is a little push.
Little push.
Just
Man.
push. Just. Oh God.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Mm.
Man.
Damn. Oh, that felt good to laugh like that, though. I will tell you. Shit.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys are on those crazy dating websites. That's awesome.
No, I'm not anymore. I used to
that
be.
dude, that was like 20, almost 30 years ago when I did that shit.
Oh shit! For
somebody
me, it
told
was
me I should do it, and I never.
don't
I
do
never
it.
No, the dating sites and the apps now are stupid. I have clients that always tell me they're stupid. They're just very superficial. They're,
Oh yeah,
oh, I don't like the way this guy looks. Swipe,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's or then
It's so,
you know what'll
it's
happen.
so bad.
You'll
It's
message a
bad.
bunch for a guy. You message a bunch of girls. You don't
Uh-huh.
hear anything back. You're like, damn, I messaged like 10 girls. I
Right.
don't hear shit. So it's like, and then the ones that do message you back give you short hi, hello, like really short answers. And it's like, why? There's no meat on that pizza. What the fuck can I do with that? Like, okay, hello.
Hi.
Just give her a little push. See what happens.
Just a little
Tell
push.
her that. Sometimes you need it. Listen, if you need a little push, I'm the
Yeah.
guy that can do it.
I'm
I
the
got a
guy
push
that can
for
do
you.
it.
I push your car when it breaks down.
I'll
No,
put you off
I-
your ass too.
I hate that too. I've had guys do that where somebody has given out like, is it okay if I give so and so your number? I'm like, well, it's a business line, so technically. So I'm like, yeah, sure, that's fine. Give but they'll text and hi, it's so and so. And I'm just thinking,
Who are you?
hi. And that's all I can say because I think,
Right.
all right. Hi,
I got-
you know who
I
you
got
called, so I
nothing.
can't even say hi. It's Koala. I just have to. I'm like,
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, see,
Yeah.
I had a driver, I think, that liked me, an ITN driver from back in the day. And so she just texted me out of the blue one night. Hey, how are you? Oh, I'm good. And just all these like one word dry fucking text. And I'm just like, I can't really, there's no conversation here. It's just,
Yeah.
how are you? How was your
but
day?
That, what's really weird about that is I don't think that the drivers technically have your number. How did she get it?
yeah.
Oh, I think I gave it to her. I think I did.
Oh, you
because-
gave it to. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I gave.
I was
it
like,
one
what
of
the
those.
fuck? What the hell?
I forget why.
Yeah, that was disturbing.
I forget why I gave it to her. I gave it to her for some reason. I think as I was trying to bang a driver at the time.
You're trying to get a little push.
Get a little push,
going on.
yeah.
I was giving it a little push.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys remember, there was a driver I was dating for a while. Remember, a paratransit driver.
Yeah,
for
I think
a
so.
little bit.
Think
They
so.
had to, but Anyway, yeah, no,
You sure do know how to pick them, Max.
Right.
no, they sure do know how to pick me. God damn. I'll get
No,
some winners too.
you don't have no role in it.
Never at all. They just come to me.
Never.
I mean,
They come to me.
I just hand her my number and then
I'm
she takes
just
it from
right there.
they
They can't actually get my number till I give it to them. But no, they picked me. I
did.
didn't
They
know.
showed interest, you know.
They
They
showed
showed interest in me first, and I said, "Well, all right, let me see." And then I get the bitch's number, and I'm like, "Oh man, this chick's weird. She's got problems."
And then I get the bitch's number.
You know, that's what it is.
I think he said chick. He did say chick.
No, I said bitch.
Oh, you said oh, okay.
I did say
fuck
bitch.
it. Yeah, I mean, I was trying to save your ass, but fuck it. You know what? Just fucking hang yourself. Go ahead.
They show interest in me. I don't, and then I get the bitch's number, and then
Yeah.
I'm like, wow,
Yeah, the
this
bitch's
is like
number.
some gangster shit. Like, get the bitch's number, and then she's crazy.
Well, sometimes I'll revert to that old side of myself, sometimes, and be like, this fucking nut bucket bitch.
Oh man, that's
This
great.
bitch needs a push.
That's right. I can't help it if the bitch need a push.
That's what
Oh boy.
that will be this episode. The push. Just need a push.
Mhm.
Just need a push.
Wow. Other than that, what other shit's been going on? Nothing really. I've had it's been pretty chill for me.
So no
Yeah.
butt fuckulous year this year? It's pretty
Not
pretty
really.
decent.
Everything's pretty even keel, for the most
Yeah.
part. I mean, nothing really, bad
same
happened.
same for me. I mean,
Yeah. I
Nothing
mean,
bad
it's
has
just been
happened.
kind of pretty even kill and chill and
Yeah. yeah.
So-
No, I've had a butt feculous year. I'm cool to let
Uh-oh.
it go. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's just all manner of everything. Like, it's nothing big, except I do have a sibling with cancer, which which is big, but we're pretty sure it's contained, so we don't need to dwell. But that's concerning.
Is that the male or female?
Male.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
it's the one I'm closest to. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
so-
okay. Yep.
So that's
Oh, wow.
kind of rough. But he's got a lot of money, so he's going to go to the Mayo Clinic. I mean, he's already got it dialed in. We're not.
Oh, he's got that Magic Johnson insurance.
He does.
Oh.
Yes. So yeah. So but it's just one. Honestly, this year has just been one thing after another that is like. There was this book I read as a kid called Little Things where it was like, oh, little things didn't bother Mr. So-and-so, and this wife starts knitting a blanket and she doesn't make dinner because she's knitting the blanket. And little things don't bother him. He got his own dinner. But she keeps knitting the goddamn blanket and it spreads out over the house. And then it goes, and eventually it's in the yard. And finally he's like, I can't stand this blanket, and but darling, it's a blanket. Little things don't bother you. This little thing has become a big thing,
Right. So how
That's-
things multiply, basically, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's my butt feculous year because I had something at work that came up and I was just like, I don't have time for this. And they're like, it's just all you have to do is this. And I just looked at my boss and I said, I have to do this. 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 Now I have to do this. And I don't have time for this because I still have to do all of these things. So it's just that year where I'm just like, yeah, everything is it's piling, but I can't, it's almost like it's silly to even mention something because I'm like, well, I had to fill out this form. Well, that's not a big deal.
It's the combination of everything. Yeah.
Exactly. It's like, I have this and this and this and this and this to do. And you're asking me it's like when somebody asks you to do a very simple task on exactly the day you can't do it. Hey, honey, can you take out the trash right in the middle of when you're filling out forms, doing laundry, doing everything? You're like, yeah, I can't do that right now. Like, do you not see that I'm doing 9,000 things?
It's like the one thing that makes it pop. That reminds me of a kid's book I read about all the animals that were trying to hide inside of a glove. to get out of the bad weather or some shit like that. And
Mhm.
finally, like I think it was like the mouse or the cricket or something. It was like, hey, I need in too. I want to get. And then finally, when they try to get in, the glove pops. Like
Yeah.
And all the
it
freaking
rips, and then
animals
all
get.
the animals get shot out into the snow. So
Yeah.
it's just that thing. It's like that last
Damn.
little thing that just like, oh fuck, it sends you over the edge. Like the blanket you were just talking about.
Well, like
Well,
why I missed
this is
last.
this is this is the problem with Koala having a good memory,
Okay.
Yes.
because
Yes.
you do remember everything that's happening to you, and it all kind of like is
Oh,
there
a
instead of
compounds.
instead of focusing on the present moment and dealing with whatever shit's in front of you right now, you're also looking at all the things that maybe led up to it, or you know
It's
it's
interesting.
having it's having that good memory. It's a blessing and a curse, and at this time it's a curse because it's
Well,
like,
I mean,
yeah,
I have.
I remember all the shit that happened this year, and this is just one more fucking thing to add to it.
Well, right. And it's like so 3 days after I fired the driver, the reason I was not on the last call was two things. Got back to Uber Pet, left my phone in the Uber, it fell out of my
Mm.
pocket. Guy didn't return it, and I couldn't get in touch with
Great.
him. And right at that point, the doctor, I'd gone to a new cardiologist who scared the shit out of me with my echocardiogram
Oh
Oh,
boy.
and put me
jeez.
on medicine I shouldn't have been on. So
Oh
I
Mm.
land
fuck.
in the hospital.
Oh
Mm.
fuck.
Yeah. So the I was in and
Oh,
out
but
of the ER.
fuckulous.
That is
Right,
but fuck.
exactly. So
Wow.
I am doing my own research on it, and I found out that everything, and it made sense to me because everything she did was exactly what you don't want to do.
Oh God.
So and the second time I went to the ER,
What's with you
the
and what's
The
with you and
second
doctors?
time? Yeah.
yeah, well, the first time was a panic attack because I just found out about my brother and his cancer. I had no phone. I
Oh
had
Oh,
no,
shit.
and I went in and I thought it was my heart, and they did an EKG and they're like, no, no, no,
right.
you're
There's
just
nothing
having a
wrong.
panic
Right.
attack.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck.
And I went home and I'm like, but I still don't feel right.
Hmm.
They gave me a shot of Ativan, calm me down. And
Hmm.
I called my doctor and I said, but I just don't feel right though. Something's wrong. She says, oh no, you have to get used to these meds. And I said, I don't think this is the right thing to do. Oh no, no, no,
Hmm.
it takes a while to get used to them. I got weaker and weaker and weaker.
Yeah.
And in the
Which
meantime, I'm like,
meds? The Ativan or something
no,
else?
the heart
Oh,
meds that she
oh.
had
Okay,
me on,
gotcha, gotcha.
You
Okay.
shouldn't be
which were
All right.
taking
also
any of that shit.
which were
Oh.
also contributing to the
Yeah.
panic attack, which I found out later.
Yeah. Fun
Oh.
So
times. Fun
I
times.
I wind up on the floor a week later. I'm just like, I can't go to work. I missed a bunch of work, but I had no way. Every time I'd try to get to the, Xfinity to get a new phone, I had my mom's phone. So the only thing I could do was call numbers that I had memorized
Oh
Oh
or written
God.
no.
down
Oh
because I had no
no.
contacts. So I'm just like, oh, but I was just down in bed and I'm like, I can't do this. I can't work. I can't get up, can
Yeah.
barely take the dog out. And I went into the ER and the guy, took my blood pressure and he said, you're 92 over 54.
Whoa,
Uh-oh.
it's low.
And I said, okay. And he's like, and you're also totally dehydrated. I need to IV you. And so
Wow.
he did.
So you think the
And
meds were dehydrating you though? Because you
That's what
seem
I'm
like
yes,
you
thinking.
take care of yourself pretty well.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And that's what he said. He said, what are you on?
Hmm.
And I told him, when I was more clear-headed. And then this guy was sharp. He was like, well, what did you used to be on?
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, that's poignant because I told
Hmm.
him and he said, okay, she has quadrupled your dose of this
Oh
Ugh.
no.
because of the concern about blood pressure and
And
giving you ACE
she overdid
inhibitors.
it. Overdid it apparently.
Well, and
Just
ACE
sounds like
inhibitors, and he said that's taking your oxygen down.
oh
And
Great.
and he
fuck.
Oh
said,
my
yeah, so
God.
he said, with what you have, he said, your heart is very healthy. You have
Hmm.
Yeah.
a little problem in your mitral valve. And he's like, I consulted with our cardiologist on staff, by the way. He's like, this is not just me. And we are very concerned about the treatment you got because
Hmm.
what's
Yeah.
happening is your blood pressure was being dropped chemically
Yeah.
when it's anxiety that we think brings your blood pressure up. And I said, I agree. I said that. And she said, talk to a psychiatrist.
Oh, wow.
And I said, "Can
Well,
you just give me a little Ativan, if anything, so I have it in the medicine cabinet?" She said, "No, you talk to a psychiatrist for that. I won't give you anything."
oh
And
shit.
so I just was like, so this guy said, "Well, I'm going to give you some, and you just put it in your medicine cabinet. If you start getting
Yeah,
anxious, you can take it."
yeah.
Um, and he said, "Oh, oh my goodness. Okay, dog's being loud." Um, so so then he said, honestly, you could have a legal grievance
That
because what she
sounds like
was doing could damage your heart, because when your blood pressure drops that low, your heart
Mhm,
has to pump harder.
mhm.
And that's why your heart rate was at 130.
this is why, my niggas, I
And
don't go to
so,
doctors.
yeah, so that's what
Yeah,
um,
but I don't I've never understood your idea, your take on that, because you're
Yeah, well, yeah, no, you know what? And I'll tell you, I know what you're saying, but
yeah.
I
I
just
would, without saying
yeah,
it.
I know where you're going through that. But
Yeah,
my thing is like, yeah, what they do is a little different. You know, they do emergency medicine. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Whereas
Uh-huh.
opposed to this isn't like you're going to a doctor, like to, oh, let me go to a physician for checkups and shit. You know, I
Okay.
don't bother with any of that because I remember the one time I did, I used to have a
Mhm.
girlfriend that was Dr. Crazy, and I
Uh-huh.
had a cold that
Oh,
was hanging on for a while. And she's like, oh, you need to get
uh-huh.
into to this doctor. So I
Right,
get
right,
into her and she's
right.
like, giving me all these tests I don't need, telling me that I have a slow heart rate and my blood pressure's high and blah 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 blah. She sent me like for a kidney test. This bitch was getting a paid trip to Cancun, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying?
well, what I
Yeah.
think it is I have a lot of respect for good doctors.
Yeah.
And the thing is that I think our system is fucked up, because the guy
Yep.
that I
I think
had
so too.
obviously was good.
Yep.
And then he said, try to get to the guy you had before. Because I said, when I was more clear headed, I said, that makes sense. He said, I want to take you off. He's like, I'm going to advise you to go off everything for a week. And then,
Yeah, no kidding. You should be
um,
off that shit anyway. You're not old enough for that. You know what I'm
well,
saying?
no, but I mean, some people are, but he said, get off everything she gave you. And then, was the stuff working before? I said, I was on like micro doses before of
Yeah.
like three little things. And he said, yeah, all of
Mhm.
those my colleague thinks is fine. And I agree. And if you want to go back on those, but you got to spend at least a week drying out, basically,
Just
Yeah,
yeah,
go
like
off all that
yeah,
wipe right
crap.
off.
get off all
Hmm.
that. Yeah.
And he's
Get
like,
it
it's
all out
not
of
going
your
to be,
system, basically.
yeah, he said, it's not going to be fun. You might
Just push it out
vomit.
of
You
your
might,
system.
yeah,
Just
pretty
Just a
much.
little
You
push.
need to
You need a
push.
little
You need to
push.
push. So, but so he was good, but and the guy I had before, he just went out of network. So I went
mm,
to this lady,
mhm.
and who was with the company I could do, but I found a way to get an authorization to see my old physician, because when I talk to older doctors who are retired, because I have clients who are
Yes.
doctors, and
Yes.
it's amazing because they hate doctors. And what it is they hate the
Yeah.
system,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
because
That's
they're
what
like,
it
And
they're
is.
not fucking
honestly,
examining you.
the older doctors are fucking better.
Oh,
Hmm.
totally. Because they're not all about money and trying to,
Well,
get
but it's not just money. It's the system is that they don't check you out. They just put you in a box. They chart you. All you're doing when you go in for
Yeah.
your primary visit, they're just typing into the computer. Where
yeah.
when I used to go into my primary visit, do you know my doctor used to look at my eyes every time I went in? It was the
What?
weirdest thing. Yeah.
For what reason? Like,
He said, because the color of your eyes and can tell me things I need to know. And it's true. You
okay.
can show jaundice or
Sure,
Oh,
sure, sure.
exhaustion or things like,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
he always
I
okay.
did.
get that. I get
Okay.
And
that.
and I mean, he didn't take a lot of time, but he looked at my eyes. He put the thing in
Mm,
my whatever in my ears.
yeah.
He checked everything. Growing up,
Yeah.
I had the biggest grump of a doctor in the world, and I loved him. He was fucking amazing. He was just
Yeah.
he you'd hear him yelling and, God damn it, what are you and then he'd come in and be like, okay, dear, I have the medicine. Like he was
Right.
just
He's
like,
just bitching somebody out.
right. And but
That's so
he'd
funny.
come in and you'd be like, he's like, why are you here? I'm like, well, they said I needed a physical. Well, what are you, sick? And I'm like,
Uh-huh.
well,
Right.
no, they
That's
just
how it
said
should
Straight
that.
be.
shooter,
That's how it
straight
should be.
shooter. Heck
If
yeah, straight shooter.
if you don't, if you don't need to go to a doctor, don't fucking go to a doctor. That's my
Yeah.
Yeah,
thinking. You know,
yeah.
I
I
mean, it
mean,
was hilarious.
if I'm sick, obviously, if I'm having an issue, I will go to a doctor. I'm not going to avoid, but in a case of where I'm perfectly fine, I don't need to go have a regular primary checkup. Fuck that. I've never gotten that, and I'm 50.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
do only because like if because I drink so much fucking energy drinks and sodas and shit
Yeah, I
that
drink
I
so much
know
alcohol.
I know one day they're gonna be like, yeah, you probably have diabetes or you might want to slow it down or something. So
Right.
I'll go for a yearly, but
Hmm.
it's never every time they're like, everything's fine, you're good. They'll tell me my numbers, and my wife, of course, she's a nurse, so she knows what all the numbers mean, and she's like, yeah, you might want to slow down on this or something, and I'm like,
Right.
okay, cool, like all right,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
it. That's it. I
Well,
don't I
that's
don't
that's
worry
why
about
when
it.
I had that thing on my leg, that's what
Oh yeah.
that was a bitch. That was horrible because then I was forcing me to, then of course everybody's like, well, you should get blood work done and see what's going on with your
Mm,
veins and your this and why that's not healing.
yeah.
It's called this fucking Vax that I took. That's what did that. I am positive.
Well, and that's what I think, when I had, because I had COVID, and I
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
brought up that I think that's why when I did my last echo, my ejection fraction was lower than it was
What?
before.
Ejection fraction?
Ejection fraction. So
Oh,
it's when you
ejection
when you
fraction. Okay.
when you go your left ventricle, the valve in there is the mitral valve, and mine tends to burp a little bit. And
Oh,
that's the only problem with my heart. And
oh,
so when you have that, which my problem was much more severe, but we found out my liver enzymes are fantastic. Everything's fantastic. So it was probably the rat thing that got a virus into my liver that attacked my heart.
I'm
Because,
sure.
yeah. And that's what my
Wait,
other
hey,
doctor had
what did you
thought.
say? Rat thing?
The rats, when I had the rats in
Remember the
the
rats she had for a
in
while?
the in the
Oh
house.
shoot! Heck
Yeah.
yeah! I
Because
forgot about
everybody
that.
thought it was alcohol
See,
that was
see,
bugging my liver out.
that's what I'm talking about. My memory doesn't go that far back unless I like
Ah,
trigger it.
we got to write these
I
things
don't.
down for you, man.
Yeah, no, not. It's not that. It has to be triggered. You'll be like,
Ah,
yeah, remember
Yeah.
the rat thing? Oh yeah, I do
Yeah.
remember the rat
Yeah.
thing.
now
Yeah,
that you
yeah,
speak about
it's
it,
starting to
yes.
come back. Yeah, now that you speak
Yeah.
about it. But if I'm just like cruising along and I'm not thinking, oh, that a couple of years ago,
Well, I
Koala
hope
had that
not.
issue with the rat thing. Like, oh, what a buttfuckulous year because I remember that too. She,
Yeah,
like I don't
that
remember
was.
that far back. I don't. I tend to like, I'm not trying to say that I'm perfect in all of this, but like I try not to focus too much on the past and just focus more on the present moment
Oh, interesting.
because
See, now
it's
that,
all we got.
and here's what's crazy, like being older, I tend to go down memory lane a lot more now. You know what I'm saying?
Ugh.
Well, I have a
But
trivia brain.
that could get depressing though
Yeah.
if
I
you
don't
let
do
it.
that,
Ah,
but I've got a
I don't know
trivia
about
brain.
that.
So my mind just, I know facts. And so what I do
Uh-huh.
is I store it in there. If you tell, so I have a client who annoyingly told me when the first Cattleman's was closing in Pedal, near where I am. And
Yeah.
And P
and
Town.
yeah,
Yeah.
hey, it's fine. Whatever, everybody knows. But so he's just obsessed with this. And he's like,
Uh-huh.
do you know when the first, so I tell people, like, I can tell you when the first when the Cattleman's there opened, because
Hmm.
this guy told me that. So I
Uh-huh.
store trivia. And so
Huh.
Mhm.
it's not even dwelling on it. It's just that if I pull it up, I'm like, yep, I got it. So
Mhm.
in any trivia pursuit game, I'm
Yeah, yeah.
dynamite if I've
I'm kind of
learned
I'm kind
the
of the
thing.
same way. I'm kind of the
Yeah.
same way with that.
And so it's very annoying with your memory because like that's how I store
Mhm.
life facts too, I'm just like,
Mhm.
yep, I know
Mhm.
exactly, and so when I was confronting the doctors afterwards, we were going over my labs and I'm just giving it to them. I'm just like,
Mm.
you put me on this, you put me on that. And I said, I'm looking at this and it says this. And I'm looking at the chart. And I said, well, you have inflammation in the gallbladder. I said, nope. They said that I didn't. They tested me for it. That's what it says. I said, "Are you reading the chart?"
Are you reading it properly? You know how to read a chart.
You know, and then wouldn't you do blah, blah, da, 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 da? And I said, I consulted a cardiology student who even agreed with me before I even said. He said, "Well, no, she shouldn't be on this." So I said, I don't understand. So yeah, it's just, I don't know.
You shouldn't be on any
But
of that crap. I mean,
and
No,
that's
guys,
I'm off all of it.
good.
so I
Good.
was what I was thinking about when we were talking about like older doctors are the best.
Uh,
When I fractured my leg a couple of years ago, or a few years ago now. Wow, it seems like it was only a
Yeah,
couple of
that
years
was a
ago
oh,
while
now.
is this when
back.
you
It
fell
was
off
like 3 years
chair?
ago.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
Yeah,
remember that.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. When I fractured my leg, right, I went because I got a tip from one of my coworkers. She said, if you have any problem with your knee or your leg, like orthopedic things,
Oh,
go to the heart hospital emergency room and they will
oh,
see you immediately and just get you an x-ray. And
oh.
I was like,
Yeah.
the heart hospital? That's weird, but okay.
That's what
You
I.
know,
Yeah.
yeah, like it has nothing to do with my heart. But she was like, yeah, just go to the heart hospital, go to the emergency room. You'll be in and out pretty quick. And I was like, cool. And I never thought I'd have to use that information. And then when I when I fractured my leg, I said, heart hospital emergency room. Let's
Take
go.
me to the heart
Yep.
hospital.
Yeah.
You know? And so I went there, right? And
Ah,
all they did was take an x-ray and
hmm.
confirm, yeah, you fucked up your leg. Okay. You didn't
Okay.
just bruise it, you actually fucked it up.
You broke
Okay.
some shit.
You're
Yeah.
yeah, some stuff is fractured, it's messed up. You need to go see this doctor on Monday. It was a
Yeah.
Friday. You need to go see
Mm.
this doctor on Monday. I see the doctor on Monday. He's an old dude. And he's like, where did you go where did you go to get your x-ray done? I said, the heart hospital. He goes, good move. And
Yeah.
Good move.
I
Yeah.
said, I said, why do you say that? And he says, because if you would have went to like like a regular emergency room or some like major emergency room around here, what they would have done immediately is they would have put screws in your leg
Right. Exactly. And
immediately.
you do
Oh.
not want an emergency room doctor. Trust me, I've worked with enough people
Uh-huh.
that have had screws in their leg or
Yeah.
you don't want the ER docs doing it.
Yeah.
You do not.
He
Mm.
says they would have immediately put the screws in your leg and all that stuff. And I see this and I say that you can pretty much heal this on your own. You're just gonna have to have some bed rest,
Oh.
but it's gonna heal on its own without any
I
surgery at all. And I
I
said,
just remember
holy
when I had the
shit.
when I had my knee thing. Well, when I tore my tibia, I did need surgery. I had an
Yeah.
orthopedic surgeon guy come in, and I
Uh-huh.
had to go under, and they had to put
Sure.
Yeah, but you're
little.
lucky they had one on staff because
Mhm.
Actually, no, they didn't. They
oh,
didn't. They
they
had
called
a
them in.
they called them in. Yeah.
Yeah, but if they didn't, sometimes what happens is they got to do it anyway because you're there.
Mhm.
And
Oh yeah.
so that is what is the problem is you don't want an ER guy who can do that surgery doing it
Mm.
Because
because
it's
they're
not
not
something they do every
no
day or
they save your
specialize
life.
in, you
Yeah,
know?
they're gunshot people. They're like we
Yeah,
got to keep you from
exactly.
dying people,
Yeah,
you
Right.
yeah.
know. And so you don't want them doing fine surgery. That's how my arm got fucked up is they splinted it and they
Mm,
splinted it wrong.
Oh.
And
damn.
same thing with my nephew. I looked at his and I looked at the splint and I'm like, okay, sweetheart. So when you get your surgery, and he's like, oh no, I haven't seen the orthopedist yet. I'm like, when you get your surgery, sure
Yeah.
enough.
You'll be seeing it. You know what? And I don't even know. I don't even remember how they got this dude involved. The one who did
Mhm,
my surgery, but
mhm.
somebody
Some
pulled.
hospitals have them. Some
Well,
hospitals have them on call. It depends on the size of the hospital.
I think my mom or dad pulled some strings, some shit, or something. You
Possibly,
know.
but it also has to do with the hospital because when I went in, why I got such good care the last time is I did not go to the local hospital I went to last time or the
Oh.
first time. I was up at my mom's house when I ended up falling, for the blood pressure. So I was like,
Oh.
we're going to here or we're going to here.
Mm,
And I went in and they had a much bigger staff. They had more, and some of them simply specialize more. They have more cardiologists on staff. They might have more orthopedists. They might have more, neonatal care. So it honestly depends on the facility as well, because
Hmm.
you don't know who they've got on call to get you.
True.
And if they
true.
don't have anybody on call to get you, they might not do the surgery and just patch you up as best they can, or they might do the surgery,
Oh
you
God.
know? Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm glad they did what they did. I mean, it sucked. I had this full length cast on for like a month, but hey, and I couldn't put any weight on that leg, but it's fine and good now. you
Yeah.
know.
Does
So
it ever twinge a little bit every once in a
it
while?
does. It does. Yeah, I do get.
Mine does too.
Yep, I get that little like, oh shit, my knee. Like, especially when it was really, we had all that rain last year,
Uh-huh.
and I remember just feeling like, damn. I thought a few times my leg was going to give out, like I was actually going to,
Oh shit.
Huh.
fall. And my chiropractor was like, nope. He was like, it's just that knee. So he did some laser therapy on it, some other shit, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So
Yeah, what's funny with mine is that if the because here where I live, we experience the seasons.
oh yeah, that's right.
we,
So you have
we
psychic body parts, right?
we have a
You
little we
tell
have a
when you're
little
gonna get
bit of
rain.
have a little bit of winter, have a little bit of a little bit of everything.
Right,
Every once in a
right.
while, every once in a while we have all the seasons all in one day. It's fucking weird.
Well, I'll feel like if I'm sitting down for a long
Mhm.
period of time and I stand up, I feel like the goddamn Tin Man. I'm like, oh,
Damn.
geez. Oh, I feel like,
If I only had some oil.
yeah, exactly. I feel like
So that's it's
Oil
something that
can.
affected your nerve, your tibial nerve.
oh, it did. It affected a
Yeah.
Yeah,
lot of
must have.
things.
Yeah,
And,
Yeah,
I,
yeah,
and
because
fuck it. Yeah.
that's when because it shouldn't do that anymore.
no,
Mm-mm.
So sometimes in surgeries, that's why I'm really lucky. I mean, the guy who did my arm was an asshole, but he was a very, very good surgeon.
yeah,
Well,
Um,
well,
he was a good mechanic.
okay.
He didn't give me any PT, which, yeah, I couldn't imagine why you wouldn't.
right.
But
Right.
this is in '97. But only
Oh,
thing I
Mm.
can't do with my arm is deep push-ups from the ground. I have to do incline push-ups, but I can bench
oh,
press. I can do anything else. So I
that's
don't
what
have
I,
any problems with my arm, and I got a bunch of metal but sometimes, yeah, when it rains, it'll ache because the
Mhm.
yeah.
metal, is a electric conductor. So there's three nerves going down that area where my metal is. But usually it shouldn't do that.
Yeah,
Uh,
I
I think
don't
it's just being an old
I don't
fuck.
get any kind of aches or whatever. Well, I do, but I didn't have any metal inserted, that kind of
Oh,
thing.
right.
But
It just had to heal on its own from what they
yeah,
said, right?
it healed on its own, but it's funny. I call it the hey, remember when you fucked yourself up?
Hmm.
Here's a little reminder.
Hmm.
Yep. Yep. That's
Well, and yours sounds
It's
like
like
they did it from
it's
your
a
back
very
too.
gentle reminder, but it's every once in a while I'm like, God dang it. Okay. I already know that happened 3 years ago.
right.
Leave
Like
me
Yeah.
I
alone.
don't need to be reminded. I remember the situation. It sucked.
Just go, honey, it's gonna rain. Oh, okay.
Damn it.
No,
I
Damn
just
like
knee.
I said, occasionally I just get, if I'm sitting for long periods of time, when I stand up, I'm like, oh shit.
that's coming from you. That's coming from your back.
And
yeah.
that's when you get hit by a
Yeah.
car, right?
Yeah. That was back in
Yeah.
2000. I was
That's
hit by a
that's
car.
Damn,
coming from
man.
your back.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And that's what I figured because, remember for a while I had sciatica, that would shoot down my left leg.
Yeah.
And,
That's coming from that.
yeah.
From
Yep.
the
So,
sciatic nerve and the S1 nerve getting pinched.
yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So I
Because when you
favored that
sit,
knee
that's
is what I was doing, you
hmm
know?
hmm
So anyway, it's just part
So
of
what are
being
you
an
gonna
old
do about
fucker.
it, koala?
Well, he's out there. So
Yeah. Ain't no
Well,
reason.
he can come visit you.
he can. Do you guys know how booked up I feel? I so as much as this year is buttfuculous, what I
Yeah.
have to say is
Business is booming.
I am more booked. I'm turning people away,
Oh, damn.
Wow.
which I don't like to do, but actively, like I can't honestly see you. And
Yeah.
so what I'm doing is I'm having to pick and choose the
Yeah.
acute cases versus the chronic. And some
Right.
people, um, I have to get them out of their bad habit of booking like, well, my shoulder still hurts. Can you see me this week? I'm like, no, I actually can't. I told you to book ahead. I told you to book ahead and cancel within a reasonable amount of time, 28 to 48 hours, if you don't need it. Somebody will fill the spot. Well, I just I don't want to, blah, blah, blah. And so I turned away like 6 people this week. And I
Well,
felt
they need a little push in the other direction.
They
That's
do.
what they
They
need.
do. they do. And I felt bad for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I thought, well,
Exactly.
maybe I could do a Saturday. I'm not working weekend.
No.
I gave up that after my last deal with the medication. I was
It's
like, no,
called boundaries.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Boundaries.
He's telling you it's called setting boundaries. You have to do
It's
this.
called setting boundaries.
Yeah.
It's saying no.
Set.
yeah, but they
Fucking
do.
say no.
Well, but they need to know, like,
No, but what I'm saying is like the Saturday. Oh, maybe I could take a Saturday. No, then
yeah,
that turns into more and more and
Can you
more,
well,
do
and
the
and then
then
next
they feel
they
Saturday
sorry
act
for
it,
more and
and
more
then
people.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's a very big domino effect that you're gonna have to. Then you're gonna have to like really push people away.
Then you'll really give
No,
a
no,
push.
no, no pun intended.
You'll really be
Like
no,
giving a
no.
push.
you're really gonna have to push people away
Well,
because you're gonna
but
be,
yeah, because you can't.
yeah,
And that's the thing is that
yeah.
I have made, I did my schedule where at work I finally went to my boss and I'm like, hey,
Mhm.
I need you to intervene
Mhm.
because here's the deal. There's supposed to be a 15-minute gap between sessions, and
Correct.
I am allowed to override it and that's on the booking system. It is literally in the way we book on the computer. I said, I'm allowed to override it. Your staff is overriding it all the time
Hmm.
because when I talk to them, it's either I didn't do it or you said you wanted that. And I said, what I said is ask me for permission to do that
Right. Yeah.
because
So, in other words, what you're saying is, I guess you give them a massage or whatever you do for 45 minutes, right?
yeah,
And then you get a 15-minute break so that you can freaking, and
Decompress or
piss.
whatever.
decompress your fucking
Yeah.
hands, right? like give your hands a little
Well,
bit of a break. Like, holy
change your
shit.
table, eat something, do
Yes,
so
sure.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
all the things, right?
yeah. So the way it works is the schedule is like I start at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then so say you book an 8 o'clock. If you're
Yeah.
workers comp, you're 45 minutes. If you're not, you're an hour.
Okay.
And then the next one would go to 9 or 9:15.
Sure,
But
sure.
it's not set like slots. Like you don't have 8 o'clock, 9:15, 10:15, like
Right.
so it's set up like you could book an 8 o'clock.
Mhm.
And if you're workers comp, then I'm done at 8:45. And then say somebody booked a 9:30. That gives
Mhm.
me 45 minutes between. So
Sure.
sometimes if I know somebody needs to be seen because I work with first responders and it has to do with
Mhm.
their days off, I'll be like, yeah,
Ah.
slide them in there for the
Slide 'em in that little
the
45-minute
8:45.
slot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it has to be by my permission.
Sure.
And it was
Hmm.
getting crazy where it wasn't. So
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
I kept telling people and I kept getting talk back or back talk. And
Talkback was the program used to be on the phones, wasn't it? Like
exactly,
back in the day.
exactly. I got talk back. Yeah, that's how bad it
It
Talkback.
was.
sounded familiar. I don't know what it was, but it
That's
sounded familiar.
that's how bad it was. I got talk back,
Oh.
but I was getting back talk, so I just went to my boss and I said, "Look, I just threw it on the desk. I said, look what I got." I said, "I have 11 for an hour, 12 for an hour, 1 for an hour, 2 for an hour, and then 3 for 45 minutes who is paraplegic in a wheelchair. And I've got to set up the room and go in the other room so
Right.
you can see him before I see, I mean, we have
Yeah.
a situation." I'm like,
Sure.
I can't do this. And I said, I
Yeah.
physically, it's not that my body can't do it like not in shape. I said, I actually cannot practically do it.
Right.
Right.
And I said, you got to deal with this. And
Yeah.
so he did, and
Yeah.
to his credit, because I'm like, look, they're not listening to me.
Yeah.
And, you need to make it really clear.
They
And
just need a
so
push. That's all they
yep,
need.
they needed a push.
Yep.
So we dealt with it. And, but I mean, it's a good problem to have being busy, but it's also,
Yeah.
you have to set your boundaries and
Yeah, you
Sure.
got to juggle things a lot more too. So,
Mhm.
but it is what it is. I mean, that's kind of like the beginning of this month was dead for us. Like we had no outreach at all.
Nobody was
Yeah.
reading.
Oh.
No, well, just nobody. No, nobody was
It's
calling you
illiterate.
back. Nobody, no,
Bunch of illiterate motherfuckers.
no assisted living fuckers were calling me
Read,
back.
damn it.
Yeah.
Well, it's these activities people. They weren't getting back to me. So
Yeah, I get
and
it.
so and then like today, we did an event. We had a back to school fair, and I can without saying too much, I can certify patrons now. So I'm
Okay.
able to sign off, which is great.
Sweet.
So they don't have to go to a doctor or a
Oh,
librarian
nice.
or anybody like that now. So anyway,
Okay.
like today at back to school fair thing, I gave two women applications for the service, and I said just fill out the first 2 pages, and then we'll do the rest. Just bring it back, and we'll expedite it for you. They never brought them back, and I'm like, fuck.
Ah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So-
yeah. Mm.
Well, they
What do
either
you
will or
do?
they won't. You know.
Yeah. Well, it's
Maybe
one of
they
those
just
things.
maybe they just don't want to fucking read.
Right.
Maybe not. Or maybe they
I got
just don't.
Netflix, bitch.
Yeah, I got my Netflix. I'm good. I got my Audible that I pay for. Well, actually,
Yeah.
this is for their kids. They were doing because one had an autistic son, and so I was like,
Okay.
nah. But anyway,
Oh,
man.
I was gonna ask you why did you have me do that homework that you had me do?
Oh,
You're gonna bring
okay.
up something.
That's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. This is interesting. Okay, so
Yeah.
well, Koala, I think you saw a little glimpse of this back when I was trying to do the be sick thing, when I was trying to put up my music and whatnot.
Mhm.
Because I sent them a thing about Alf. And I guess the guy who was whatever his name, Paul Fusco,
Oh,
or
Fusco. Yeah.
Fusco or whatever. And
Yeah.
I guess he's the creator of the Alf character.
Yeah.
And he actually believed in his mind that Alf was real, and he wanted people to take Alf seriously.
He was also on a lot of cocaine.
I'm sure he was. But I guess the reason
there it is.
that's probably you're probably right. He probably was.
I believe I have an Alf doll. I do. I still have
Do
one.
you?
I do. My dad got it for me when I was 9. No, I turned 10. He brought it back from Korea when he was in the Army Reserve. He would do the 2 weeks. He did 2 weeks in Korea every year.
I was surprised
with the
they
Army
knew about
Reserve.
Alf over there.
Damn right they did. So, he knew I liked Alf. So he missed my birthday and he brought me one of the things, like a lot of nice gifts, but one of them was an Alf doll. And I
Alf
still
doll,
have it.
huh?
Yeah.
Well, what's funny is I guess Alf wanted everybody to take him seriously and believe his story that he really was an alien and all kinds of other
Wouldn't
crazy.
you?
Well,
If you were Alf, wouldn't you want?
no.
I mean, if you landed on another planet.
You smashed into somebody's garage. Or
Yeah.
Now she's mixing up reality with
yeah, now she's going through the neighborhood. Well, I guess
Are you on cocaine, Koala?
No, I have my
you said I
Alf
got off
doll.
all the
Is
other
that why
medications.
your
Now I
heart's
started using
going
cocaine.
mad? Crazy?
You got off
I'm
all the heart
talking to
meds.
Alf right now, guys.
You got off all the heart meds and you said, you know what? I'm going to start using coke. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll help the heart.
Yeah.
It's going to get my blood pressure up. I know it.
That'll give it a good push.
Right. Gets
So-
me all calm down.
I guess the thing was, when I was doing the be sick thing, it's like I guess I kind of wanted people. I had expectations of who I wanted to hopefully hear my music and who I was hoping to reach and who I thought would like it and whatever.
And
or
Alf heard it.
No, but I was kind of like kill me, Willie. Ah! But yeah, no, I think that was I was trying to be something I wasn't, obviously, and I wanted other people to believe it too, and it just wasn't happening like that, So I when I saw that thing about Alf, I was like, fuck, I guess that was kind of me with my music back in the day, where now with Suno, you can kind of do what you want. You can kind of be whoever the fuck you want. And there's no expectations. There's no anything. You know what I'm saying?
But earlier we were talking about maybe we shouldn't reveal that you're not a real cop and see how they think about it.
Oh, that
Right.
was Koala's plan.
It's still in there. It's still in there.
Yeah.
But that was Koala's plan, and she's gonna because she's
but
trying
who
that
went
with her
it?
friend.
I'm gonna try it with my client. Yeah. So if we don't have, can I be Alf?
If you want to be,
I do.
You want to be Alf?
Do you? Yeah, I want.
You can be whatever you want to be.
I want to be Elf.
You can be
I
Alf.
don't want to eat cats. I don't want to do that. I don't.
Oh,
I
that's
don't
right. He
feel
didn't
that
like
that's-
cats, huh?
No, they ate them.
Oh, he loved them.
Yeah, they really liked
Well, he
cats.
loved them for food, I guess,
Yeah.
but he wasn't. He wasn't. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But
So the joke was always that he was going to eat Lucky the cat.
Lucky
That's
the
right.
cat, yeah, which was named.
You know what?
So
I
I mean, that
gotta-
show is brilliant. I'm sorry.
I got to go back
It's
and watch
hilarious.
some of those episodes because I did like it at the time. I was
Yeah.
always fucking with Willie and pissing Willie off.
Well, and it was
Literally
interesting.
too. The actor
Yeah.
was getting pissed off half the time.
Oh yeah, that was another thing. I guess there was a lot of shit on the set
Uh-huh.
with all the cast. They were getting nuts with it, dude.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, there
he
was-
needs to send you the video. It was pretty amazing.
Oh
I
yeah,
was like,
yeah.
wow.
There was one where he
Who,
was.
who knew all that shit was happening?
Well, my favorite one was where there was a blooper, I guess, where he remember where he was just going off and he was saying a
Oh,
bunch of
yeah.
sexist, racist shit. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. So
Who was Willie or
no Alf, the guy or Paul?
no?
The guy who played Alf, yeah.
Alf, no, he wasn't. No.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
he wasn't.
I see. She's in denial already. No,
Uh-huh.
Alf could never do those things.
Alf
was.
could never.
Alf didn't do it.
Yeah, I'll send you that video. I honestly, I wasn't even sure if you're going to make the show. That's why I was like, I just sent it to Louis.
No. Definitely send it to me because that's hilarious. I would love to see because
Oh, yeah?
No, it's actually very good. I was like,
well,
wow.
if you look at like behind the scenes, Leave It to Beaver. I mean,
Oh,
Ward hated the show.
did he?
Oh,
Yeah, because I think before he started, I believe there was a horrible car crash or something, and
Oh.
he lost his wife or something, or so he never wanted to be a part of the show. Like there was some tragedy,
Wow.
and he just hated being a part of it.
and it
Damn.
reminded
But,
him of what he had going on there. Yeah,
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
gosh.
I might be getting that wrong because I haven't, that
I
was like
just-
30 years
I
ago. I
just-
heard that.
I just can't believe. So what I've also heard, which kind of in a sense makes sense, right?
Mm.
When it comes to Lucy, I Love Lucy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That Lucille Ball was a straight up bitch, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
I could see that. I could
Yeah.
see her being
But
a diva.
but I could see that because she was totally like a business person. Like that Desilu Productions was involved in so much shit. It was crazy how
Oh,
much
yeah.
they were
Yeah.
involved in They weren't just involved in their own show. They were involved in everything, dude. I'm a big I'm Twilight Zone buff, and they were involved in the Twilight Zone too for a second. They got Rod Serling basically on the map. I
Oh
was
wow.
like, damn, they did? Like,
Well, so
damn,
that-
who knew?
See, that's
Yeah.
the thing. You learn a lot of the inside shit.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, I didn't know.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know.
so the guy
Yeah,
who was
exactly.
instrumental in a lot of the Twilight Zone was Robert Bloch, and he wrote Psycho.
Yeah.
And so so he
Yeah.
he amazing science fiction writer,
Yeah.
and he talked about that in his autobiography that she was instrumental in that.
Right.
But she was such a, I mean, I Love Lucy would never have happened with Desi Arnaz
No.
had she not pushed it. Because
Yeah,
they were like,
give it a
there's
push."
no way we're doing it. Yeah, she had to give him a
Yeah.
push. But
And then so much of a push that they had a baby out of it.
Yeah, there you go. She pushed
but
out a
there's no
baby.
way they would have done it because it was interracial. There was but she was
Yeah.
so powerful that no, she was
And
not.
then
fun loving.
the person who played the people who played Fred and Ethel,
Yeah.
such a loving couple on the show.
Oh
They
no,
hated
fucking
each other.
hated each other.
they did. They did.
So
They
they were
did.
like
I was
they were like Fred and
damn.
Esther on Sanford and Son, huh?
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
it's-
no, I mean,
No, but I'm
Crazy.
saying, how Fred and Esther hated each other on Sanford and Son. They just went at each other constantly.
yeah, I think
well,
it was
these
probably
guys-
even worse. It was more visceral than that.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm
they
sure.
did. They really, it
They
was.
really didn't like each other.
But the chemistry on stage, I mean, that's the real
Mhm.
interesting thing to.
it's just a mark of a great couple of actors right there. Like,
Right.
god dang,
Yep.
you guys
could
don't
play
like
that
each
off.
other,
You
but
hated
then
each
you're on
other.
the
You
show
acted
and-
like you were just this loving couple.
Yeah.
Mhm.
and like they would have they would sing together all the time. You know how much you know how much you gotta like force if you hate somebody and then have to sing with them.
Yes,
Oh,
I
yeah.
do.
Fucking want to sing with you.
It reminds me,
The
you know what
fuck
that
are you
reminds me
talking
of?
about, man?
Yes.
It reminds me.
She
Speaking of
does,
old,
right? You do, right?
speaking of
You
old TV
fucker. La,
shows.
la, la.
Well,
All
speaking of
right.
old TV shows, remember
Oh, that reminds me.
I was thinking back to Punky Brewster, and
Uh-huh.
there was an episode where Alan's parents were getting divorced. Remember that? And he's all worked
Kind
up
of.
and upset about it. And
Yeah.
so I guess Henry, her uncle, gets this idea
Yeah.
to have them over to try to see
Uh-huh.
if he can rekindle their romance or whatever. And
Right.
there's one part where they're just being totally sappy to each other at the
Uh-huh.
dinner, and he's
Uh-huh.
like, she's like, "Oh, hi, Dimple." That's where I got the term dimple cakes from. Because she's like, "Oh, dimple cakes, do you want this?" And or
Dimple cakes.
Yeah, cakes.
yeah, because you know
I
that's
gotta
my
remember that because I'm
that's
gonna
my-
use it.
that's my
Dimple
well, that's my
cakes.
term for when somebody calls you on the phone and doesn't have shit to say. Because I see couples doing that all the time where they call each other on the phone.
Oh yeah.
They don't
Me
have
and
anything
me
to
and my
say.
current wife used to do that sometimes.
Oh God, dude, fuck, that's horrible. Like
Didn't
just
have
sit on
anything
the
to say,
phone with
but
each other.
No,
Yeah.
it's
That's
sweet.
gay as fuck,
That's-
man.
Oh, it's not gay.
It's gay as fuck. I'm sorry.
Listen,
I'm
when
just
you
gonna.
can't get a little push, you got to do a phone call. You just, come on. No,
Jesus.
it's sweet. It's
sometimes you
sweet.
can have a
It's
little
sweet.
phone push, you know?
Yeah.
Phone push. Reach out and push someone. Is that what you're doing?
That's it.
Something
by
like
the way,
that. Yeah.
that's
by the
sweet.
way, speaking of old, I there was another one. It's called something old. They're old commercials that didn't age well, or commercials
Oh
that.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
there was one, and they had one about like retards are actually very productive.
I think I saw that one.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious. And it's like a whole thing, like trying to promote, like, you know, that retarded people are people too kind of thing.
Yeah.
And they were using the term retard. And I was like,
Bleetards.
Yeah. Retards are actually people too.
and then
Okay.
the other one was where the woman was like, I used to be very overweight, and then I got AIDS. And they're like,
Oh yeah, I saw that one too. Yeah.
that was, I think I sent you
And I
that. I
lost
think I
weight.
sent you that
Did
one.
you send me those? Maybe you
I
did
probably
send me
did.
those.
I probably did. I
And
probably
I
sent
got
that to you. Yes. Those, when I heard those, I said, oh shit, I gotta send. So I know I sent it
Wait,
to my brother.
wait. I gotta know. What was that one trying to advertise?
There was actually a product called AIDS, AIDS.
Oh,
Yeah,
And it was a weight
wasn't
loss
the
drug.
other AIDS. Yeah, it wasn't that AIDS.
But it was like, and it was right in the 80s when AIDS was big. So it's
that
like,
might have been what pushed because there was a South Park episode, the guy that lost weight with the Subway sandwich diet.
oh, that's
Yeah.
with the Jared guy. Yeah.
Yeah, Jared has AIDS, and he's like, "Well, you know what happened? Really, is I got AIDS." And he's telling everybody, I have AIDS. I want to give you AIDS. I want to do. He's talking about his personal trainer and his.
Well, this was during the
Oh,
80s,
man.
so I think there actually was a diet.
Well, he's
thing or
in
something.
prison now, probably getting butt fucked. So maybe he does have AIDS now.
He might have AIDS now.
How did he get in prison?
He was
Huh?
he raped some underage girl or something, didn't he?
No.
Ah.
What did
He
he do?
was it was worse than that. It was like a big CP ring.
That's right. I know
Oh.
it was pedo
And,
shit that he was involved with.
Yeah, and like he would take like girls that were like 13, 14, 15, to his house and have cameras all over the place spying on them undressing, and
Jesus.
and all they would be doing is like going to swim in his pool or whatever, like they're just being innocent girls
So
doing
they're just over. Oh,
innocent
we're going to
shit.
Jared's to go swimming and play.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever.
Like just hang out, whatever, no big
Oh,
deal. And
God. Actually,
he's
you know
over
what?
there fucking recording them undressing and dressing in bikinis and all that stuff. And then I think he passes on to his friends so they get to see all the things,
I
all
remember
the
this
crazy stuff.
Actually, this.
So yeah,
this,
he's in prison for a while.
this
So
girl
now
I used.
your camera
Yeah.
that you've got.
Oh
Well,
Lord!
and I think there's a lot of older motherfuckers.
No, that's just a doorbell camera.
Okay,
Yeah,
all
it's a-
right,
it's
all
an
right.
outside
Well,
camera.
as far as
now.
we know, as far
It's
as
an
we know.
Outside
Oh.
camera. It doesn't take pictures of anything inside.
I think you need a little push in the other direction. Koala.
Yeah.
Go get away from there. Get away from there.
Do you have a pool at your place?
Yes, I
Do
do.
you have a pool?
I have a pool, but my camera
Oh,
doesn't face the pool. If you're wondering about that.
All right. Okay.
Now,
Just
now, you
saying.
know what? With Anthony being the president of the board, I wonder
Oh,
if he's
dear.
installed cameras in like the
in
you know,
the succo.
yeah, in the women's
Check it.
bathrooms or something.
You should
or
check it. Yes. In
Oh,
the
could.
clubhouse.
There's a little shoebox camera up
You
in the
never
where the
know, bro. You never know.
he's
As
watching a
much
little
as
3-year-old change in or something. I don't
as
know.
much as he's into the pedo stuff, you never know.
Actually,
Can't trust Anthony's.
Well,
my one buddy calls him Kitty Porn Tony.
That's really bad. If your nickname is Kitty Porn Tony, no.
call him KPT for short.
That's what I've been doing.
Exactly.
Well, that's that. Of course, we call him that
That's
between
So
him and I.
KP,
He's like,
so
"Hey man,
KP,
so what's going on with Kitty Porn Tony?
KPT.
KPT, what's up, man?
You down with KPT? Yeah, you know me.
Oh
You know
no,
KPT.
You could write a song.
I bet you I
Soon I
could.
was coming up with another song.
Yep.
Very soon.
You
Yep,
could.
well-
You just get the original track to that, the annoying ding ding ding
With the
ding,
piano in it.
ding,
Ba-ding,
ding,
bing,
ding,
ba-ding,
ding.
ba-ding. Yep.
Yeah, the
I
annoying
can
thing.
play it. I can do it.
Because you
Of course
can
you can.
replay it.
Anybody. I could probably play it, and I'm a shitty player. So
Actually, and we found, Louis, we did find that they'll let us replay shit. You know, if we replay a sample just right.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
okay,
actually
Pete.
were able to pull off putting who's crying now from Journey
Oh,
I had him replay it,
as a
slow it
backing
down.
as a backing track for
for
his song.
Destination. Yeah,
I like that song a lot.
I do too.
So do I.
That's why I wanted to use it. That's why I
I
wanted.
love that song. That's one of the
So do
ones
I.
where it's a really nice song, and that's where his voice actually shines. A
Oh
lot.
yeah.
I agree.
I know I'm
it
often
sounds great.
critical in the wrong direction or the other direction, but I gotta say, that made me appreciate him more as a singer because
Yes.
you know
You didn't like his other stuff? Did you? You didn't like Separate Ways or anything like that?
No, I do like it, but
Huh.
that one I think is my favorite.
Oh, like the one that
now,
really just yeah.
yeah. Don't Stop Believing. I don't need to hear again.
Yeah,
played
everybody
in the
just
ground.
don't
they
need
played
to
it out, yeah.
because
Yeah.
well, and also I don't get it. It's like, what are we? Okay, a guy and a girl meet in a bar. They're from different places. They hook up. Like that's cool.
Yeah.
But it was just it got so. And then also street lights, people. I'm like,
Right.
Yeah.
what the fuck are
Yeah.
you talking about? Like,
Well, you know what? I'll tell you the well, because I watched one of those. I don't know if it was
That's
I
true.
think it was Professor of Rock. He's a YouTube
Yeah,
guy.
yeah. I know.
And,
I know who he is.
And he was talking about that song, and I guess I think it was the keyboardist, like had a big string of really bad luck. Like he couldn't get work. His basically was getting kicked out of he was getting evicted. His dog got run over. It was like a whole fucked up thing. And so he called his dad, and his dad said, "You know what, son? Don't stop believing." And then he started he was like, "Oh shit." And he started playing that little din and din 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 din, on the keyboard. And he's like, "You know what?" And so that's when they came up with that song. Like, yeah, don't stop believing.
well,
You
no,
know.
I mean that's cool that they came up with it with a horrible, fucked up story, but the song still is annoying
Because you hear it too much. It's like Bohemian Rhapsody.
God,
I can't stand that goddamn
No.
song. Barf, barf, barf. And then
the fucking the Champions one by Queen.
we are the champions, my friend.
Yeah, and then it starts with the we will rock. I mean, it almost made me hate Queen, and then I started getting more like, no, don't be your normal self, Koala. Just step back,
Yeah.
take a moment. And I love Freddie Mercury, but those songs,
Yeah, they're bad songs.
I never have to hear them again. I never have to.
If I never have to hear them again, I'll be okay with that.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same thing with Led Zeppelin,
Which
Stairway to
not
Heaven.
liking their own song "Stairway to Heaven" because it got played out so much and it was requested
they
all
got
the
sick.
time.
Well,
And,
that's
yeah,
I
they
know,
got sick
I've
of their
heard
own
that.
song. Like,
I know people who hate that song
Mhm.
so much, and I learned how to play it on the piano
Yeah, so
and
I
I
know how to play it
did
on the piano too.
and I did like a kind of piano jazz version
It,
of it and
Oh,
sang it,
nice.
and
Nice.
even the
people
rock
loved
version
it.
of it, the da
Yeah,
da da da
yeah.
da da da
No,
da
I
da
just
da.
converted it into
Yeah.
more of
Yeah,
a
yeah.
jazz thing. I
Oh
That
wow.
didn't
makes
take
sense.
it there. And
Yeah.
it was a and my brother was like, that is a beautiful song. I never appreciated it before. Of course you didn't, because you heard it on the radio
Heard it
all the
over over and
time.
Yeah, and
over.
heard the
Yeah,
version
yeah.
that they played. Hey guys, I'm gonna get some more beer and take a piss real quick. So you guys
All
continue
right.
the
Okay.
conversation.
To
So
conversation.
funny enough with that, with with Stairway to Heaven, I mean, I heard it the first time I ever heard it was like in the 90s. So it wasn't like
Oh.
I didn't hear it until it was like way late in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So it really hasn't lost its touch yet, because I don't listen to it back to back to back. And I'm sure it wasn't even on the radio at the time. I just heard it on some cassette tape somewhere. That was the
No,
very first time I ever heard it.
it's a beautiful song. It's
Yeah.
the composition of it. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it's sad that it was so overplayed, because it is a
Mm-hmm.
beautiful piece of music. That's why I did
Mm-hmm.
that, because I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
this is a great song. I love the flutes. I like
Yeah,
everything they did was remarkable.
I know.
I love Led Zeppelin, and a lot of people don't love Led Zeppelin, but I'll
Mm.
play them things they've never heard on the radio, and they're like, wow.
Uh-huh.
And that's the thing, is that if you overhear something, you just don't appreciate it. You know.
Yeah. I
So.
don't even know the name of the song, but it's uh it has I can play it. I can't replicate it with my voice.
Huh.
But I'm sure it's like a B track of Led Zeppelin's, and it's so good. I'm like, man, that's dope. That is
God,
badass.
I wish I could know, because I would know it. That's the thing, is I'm a huge, huge Led Zeppelin fan. So
Okay, so
I would know
I
it.
know.
Yeah.
So if you play it on the piano, it
Mm-hmm.
starts off with an A major,
Mm-hmm.
but then it goes down to an F and comes it goes to an F, but it's like an F7 with a E attached to it, like a
Okay. Okay.
down 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 down
Oh,
down
oh, I think I
down
know.
down
Yeah.
down down
Yeah.
down.
I know what that
And
is.
I'm like,
Let's
that's
see.
badass. I don't even know what the name of it is. I can't even remember, but
That's got to be, I'm trying to think what album that's on. I'm going to find it for you, because I think it's on Physical Graffiti, but I might be wrong. It might be on one of the
yeah.
more obscure, probably, I want to say Physical Graffiti. And that's a
But when
very
I when
obscure
I when I heard
CD.
that, I said, I want to play that. I want to know how to play that on the piano. I got to do it. I got to do
Yeah.
it.
Oh, no, their keyboard guy and bass player, John Paul Jones,
Yeah.
amazing. He was, I think, the
Yeah.
best in the band.
Oh yeah.
I think he was. That guy
Yeah.
was fucking awesome. No, I'm gonna find it for you, because I know what it is. I have to remember what. I think it's on. I'm gonna bet it's on
There it
Physical
goes.
Graffiti.
At the middle part when the drums come in, it goes dun 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 dun
Yep.
dun dun
Mm-hmm.
dun 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 dun
Dun, dun,
dun.
dun, 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 dun. Yeah, yeah. I'll find
Yes,
it. I'll find it.
that
Yeah,
one. That was
yeah,
Okay, I
that's
am
good. That's
back.
good. That's some
yeah.
good stuff right there.
Oh,
What
I
are we
know.
what are we
I
talking
know.
about here?
We're talking about
What's
Led
Led
Zeppelin.
Zeppelin.
you know what? I think that song, they like the build up and they like the end, the hard rock part. That's that
Yeah.
whole that's the attraction or allure to that song, I
Yeah.
think.
Well, I think the allure also is nobody knows what the fuck they're talking about.
Nope.
I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I have no clue.
I think they're talking about looking for what you don't have. They're looking for
Hmm.
It's basically looking for happiness.
So something
Hmm.
you're searching for
Because
something you don't know what it is,
yeah,
kind of thing.
because if you look at the lyrics to it, uh, when you what's the last part? The truth will come that you are lost, and blah blah. What is it? The truth will come that you're lost. Um, all are one and one is all, and to be a rock and not to roll. Basically, be strong
Okay.
in
Hmm.
in yourself, and but she's buying a stairway to heaven. So everybody has a theory that she's buying drugs, she's buying cocaine, she's killing herself.
I
Oh,
We
never
don't
thought
know
of
what it
that.
is.
I
I
never
never
did
thought of
trip.
that.
You know
Yeah.
what? That's probably the deepest analysis I've ever heard of that song.
Yeah, I
For
never
real.
came to that conclusion.
Yeah, I
I'm telling
never
you, I'm a
tripped
big
off.
fan.
Well, I guess if you
No, but I'm
like,
saying like I never came to that conclusion about the cocaine thing and all that. Like,
Well,
what? How do you get?
but it's plausible. It's
it
totally
it
plausible.
could be drugs in and of themselves. It could be
Yeah,
gold. Like there's a lady who knows all that glitters is
all the
gold, and she's
glitters is gold.
buying a stairway to heaven. She's
Yeah,
buying something. She's
Yeah.
buying happiness.
yeah.
And then they have like the
I
whole
think you're right though. It's getting high, the stairway to heaven, like to the
well,
I
and
know.
it
euphoria.
it might not even be that. It might just be
No.
buying something because there's
Just buying a
uh
new car.
well, what was the thing about there's a tree by the brook, there's a songbird that sings, sometimes all of our thoughts are misgiven. So
Misgiven.
sometimes what we think
Yeah.
is totally wrong. So there's a lot of depth in it.
But
I mean,
sometimes words have two meanings.
I,
yeah,
you know what? I'm gonna have to read those lyrics because I never really tripped off the lyrics. I'll be honest with you. I
Yeah.
yeah.
just the
It's
melody, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
and then they have the one that, yes, there are two paths you can go
You can
by, but
go
in the
by.
long run, you know, there's still time to change the road you're
Change the
on.
road you're on.
Yeah.
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 So there's a lot of
Hell,
stuff.
I've even used that in conversation.
Really?
There's still time to change the road you're on.
So you've quoted
I've
Led Zeppelin
Robert
lyrics
Plant,
on
I've
like,
quoted
pointing,
hey,
Led Zeppelin
apparently.
in counseling at times.
Hey man,
Well,
yeah,
there's still
yeah.
time to change the road you're on.
Mhm.
Wow. Yeah, I would have to. I don't know. The song's interesting. It has an interesting vibe.
It is a
You know.
beautiful song. It's beautiful. It just got overplayed by the wrong people.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And people appreciate it. And I think a lot of people kind of like some of the Beatles stuff, and they're like, "Oh,
Oh
Lucy in the
yeah.
Sky with Diamonds
Oh,
and
it's
Mrs.
so deep.
LSD.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yay!" You
Twist and
know,
shout, blah blah blah.
yeah. And
Oh
and
God.
and people actually, it's funny. Like Fire, I was reading James Taylor's
Oh, Fire and
autobiography,
Rain.
and he said everybody got that wrong.
Really?
I wrote that song
It was in a
about
rehab facility, wasn't it? When he wrote it.
no. He
Really?
said a friend of mine died, and the Flying Machines in Pieces on the Ground the Flying Machines was a band that she was in with him.
Oh shit!
So everybody thought it was like this,
I thought it
his
was him in rehab.
fiance. And he's like,
Yeah.
no, I renamed her. It was basically I wrote it as a memorial to wow, life. It had nothing to
Whoa.
do with that.
You know what? It's funny.
Mm.
What's his book called?
Let's see.
Is it Fire and Rain?
No, it's called Break Shot.
Break
'Cause
Shot. Oh, I never
Break
would have.
Shot. Because he talks about his first 21 years, and it's a pool game reference. When you break shot the cue, when you cue the
Oh,
Yeah,
balls.
yeah, yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
You
it's
know what?
actually cool. He reads it himself.
Oh, well, you know what? I read Carly Simon's autobiography, Boys in the Trees,
Hmm.
which she talks about. Well, she tells the other side of their marriage, basically where he was,
He doesn't
using
talk
heroin.
about that. He only talks about until he was 21. He
Oh,
makes a little reference to like when he was older, some of the later stuff, like when his brother died. And
Because
stuff.
it's the break shot. It's the
Yeah,
beginning.
yeah,
That makes
exactly,
sense.
oh,
exactly,
Smooth.
wow.
Smooth.
Don't you
exactly.
think he
You
would have
got it.
added? I mean,
I
for
like
me,
it.
I liked her book because it was autobiographical. It went up to to recent times, like what's going on with her now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, but
Well,
you
he
might want to.
did touch on some things, but he didn't. He said this is what when it had to do with the music. But no, but
Right.
oh, why is my laundry not? Sorry, my washing machine is not doing its job.
Uh oh. You might want to read. You might want to read Boys in the Trees, though. That's actually pretty good. I read that. It was pretty cool.
Because the boys in the trees are always
that's what I was thinking too. Boys in the Trees are always hard. Yeah, I don't know why she called it Boys in the Trees. I'm not sure where she got that name from.
Maybe like
But,
hippie days, tree huggers,
Oh,
trees.
that could be.
Mhm.
Yeah, that could be.
Or,
It's funny. I didn't
other kind
realize
of trees.
I didn't
Getting
realize
high
she
on
was
trees.
Simon and Schuster. That's her dad owned part of that company.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Yeah. So like I
Makes
was your
sense.
Simon and Schuster presents blah blah, and like in
Well, that's like a publishing company, right?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't realize
Hmm.
that was her dad. Apparently, he was
Huh.
the other half of that company.
Right.
So
Cool.
yeah, it's crazy.
All right.
So yeah. Anyway, what the hell was that?
Goodness. What?
Was that
Huh?
was that your washing machine? What was that? I heard this
Oh,
weird
that was
noise.
me.
I'm
That
not.
was me sighing.
Oh, okay, because yeah, no, my
I didn't
washing
do
machine
any.
is fine.
That was me
I
making
thought
a sound effect.
I thought there was a washing machine or something going.
Oh no, I turned my washing machine on. I don't know what the fuck
Nah,
my washing machine didn't.
she just needs to give it a little push. That's what she needs.
Give it a
Dude,
little push. That's what we need.
I am not doing that to my washing
All
machine.
we need
I
is
have
just
not
a
gotten
little
that
love.
desperate that the agitator needs to be doing that.
Ooh, you sit on the
The
agitator.
agitator.
Actually, you know, here's
Oh
here's
no,
something here's something
that gave
funny.
me a weird visual for a second.
Oh yeah,
Right.
ride the
I don't know how I
agitator.
would get in there. I'd be
Be a little-
right.
Ride that agitator. Actually, you know what? Make a song called "Ride the Agitator." Ride the agitator, feel the penetrator. Yeah,
the album Spin Cycle.
spin cycle by the group Agitator. Ride the
You've heard of the spin doctors. We
Here's
got the
spin cycle,
spin
bitch.
cycle.
Oh no.
Oh man.
That's terrible.
Spin cycle.
You know, here's a funny little thing with the agitator. Well,
He's still on the agitator.
well, no, because the
Oh my
sound of it
God.
when I was a kid, to me, it always sounded like, and my imitation of an agitator was Jocka Jew, Jocka Jew.
Shaka Jew.
Wait. What?
Jocka Jew was the sound of an agitator.
Jocka Jew?
Yeah, Jocka Jew.
Jocka Jew, Jocka Jew.
Okay, because it does. It kind of goes back and forth. It's shoot. Yeah.
Well, it depends on your agitator. Like the one that we had growing up used to go.
You know,
Jocka
it kind of reminds me. I mean, not to
Jew.
bring it up, but it kind of reminds me of your brother. How he would ask people about stuff. Remember you telling us about that?
Oh, the washing machines?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
No,
was
he had the washing machines down.
Oh.
No. I mean, I could ask
He
him
would have
about
loved
Jocka
Jocka
Jew. He'd-
Jew. Oh
he'd be like,
man,
"That's
I
a
know.
Maytag,"
He would've been like,
you know.
hell yeah, that's the sound it makes.
I should have hit him with the Jocka Jew. Wow.
He would have told you, be like, "That's a General Electric right there. The Whirlpool." That's you, Jocka Jew."
Actually, he's wrong. It was a whirlpool. Ours was a whirlpool.
Well, maybe. Well, look, no, he's not wrong. I'm just speaking for him, so I clearly don't know. I don't know my washers.
Yeah, well, you know that was
Jocka
we had a
Jocka
whirlpool
Jew.
back in the day. I remember that. That was
Oh, he would have loved it. He preferred whirlpools.
oh yeah, he would have jizzed all over the place, man.
He would have.
Oh,
There's a
been
whirlpool
I
right there.
don't think it would have done that.
It'd have been a jizz
He
a
might
Jew,
have.
jizz a Jew.
He might have.
He might have.
He was very obsessed with the washing machine.
Actually, you know what? I get it.
Oh my God.
I get it.
Might have
It's a-
given it a little push.
It's a blind thing, y'all.
It's like, woo!
We all had our little things.
He had a whirlpool, okay?
Actually, here's a funny story, and this is something that did happen recently, and I forgot to bring this up. So, speaking of machines, I ordered a rowing machine
Mhm.
and off Amazon. So anyway, it was supposed to be delivered, and so it was supposed to be
It's always a
Thursday.
problem with your deliveries and stuff. It's
Oh
hilarious.
God!
What
And-
happened? It's like they get together and they're like, how can we fuck with this guy now?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you
Like, oh,
wonder.
this guy's ordering again? All right.
Well, normally my deliveries are
Let's come
okay,
up with
but
an evil, sinister plan. Just to fuck with it. Just to
It's
fuck
I know what
with
we
delayed.
can
it.
do. Well, this is great. You guys will love this. So I get this email that says the delivery's been delayed. I'm like, okay, fine. It's supposed to be delivered the next day. So I'm like, all right, fine. So the next day I get an email and it says, we attempted to deliver your rowing machine. However, there was a problem with the postal service. And I'm like, what the fuck could that be?
Oh, I remember you telling us this.
Did I
When
tell
did
you
you tell
this?
us this? I
Okay,
think you
hold
told
on
us
one
this.
sec. Hold on one sec. Here's my washer.
I can't
It's
hear
not-
anything.
Can't hear anything.
Can't hear
Oh.
anything.
Okay. Well, I don't think it's Jackajou. Hold on.
It's-
Put you on speaker if I can.
Okay.
Nah, it's not. It's not doing it for me. Sorry.
We're not getting the
sorry.
Jackajou we want out of that, So-
Well, no, it's not a Jackajou. It just goes fling flong, fling flong, fling flong, fling flong.
Okay, so
Fling
that's
flong.
that's an updated Jackajou. That's what that is. That's not.
That's an
Well, mine's not a
updated-
whirlpool. I feel like it's like either a German thing or
Oh,
you
maybe
know?
it's a chink-a-link.
Fling
It
flong,
goes
fling
chink
flong.
chonk, chink chonk, chink chonk. So
it's too efficient. I think it's German. Fling flong,
It
fling
seems
flong.
like it
It's
seems
German.
like it seems like though that a German one would call it Jackajou.
Jackajou.
Well,
Would be perfect.
Yeah. Well, whirlpool
Perfect.
could
Jackajou, Jackajou.
Jackajou. Jackajou. Close enough to Kilajou,
Okay,
Kill the
well,
Jew,
fling
kill
flong.
the
I got a Chinese one then. Fling flong, fling flong. I'll have to figure out what model it is.
Wink,
It's
flong.
definitely not a
flong.
whirlpool.
It
Because I know
sounds
they
Asian to
don't.
me. Fling flong,
Fling
fling
flong,
flong.
fling flong.
It sounds like an Asian machine. Anything that makes a fling or a flong has got to be an
It's
Asian.
an, well, I know it's an old model and it opens up to the sideways. And whirlpools always this is
From the top,
via-
right?
Well, this is on the top, but it opens up to the left
Oh,
with the hinge
Oh,
on the
that's
left.
oh,
interesting.
I've
Yeah.
seen those. Yep.
Yeah,
See,
not
mine's
whirlpool.
always open to the back. You
Yeah,
know.
that's a whirlpool. See, that's
Yep.
why I know that
Yeah.
because my brother taught me that. So
Oh,
why I need that information, I will never know.
You know what? That's very good to
Trivia,
know.
trivia. There it
You
goes.
never know.
Trivia.
You
I
might
just
need
know
that at some
My
point.
washing machine is not a whirlpool because it goes fling flong and it opens on the side.
Yep. It's no Whirlpool. Maybe it's a Maytag. I don't know. I'm not sure.
No, there's some Maytags that I think it's maybe, yeah, could be. I don't know. I'll have
Anyway,
to- yeah, if I get a repairman, what kind of washer?
what kind of washer do I have here?
Oh no, it just goes fling flong, fling flong.
and it opens to
It's
the
a fling
side.
flong
to the
ding
left.
bong, ding bong, a bing bong. What the hell kind of washer do I have here?
That reminds me of a comedian named Brian Regan. He's kind of he's a
Oh, I love
clean
him.
comedian. Yeah.
Okay.
And he says, sometimes I got to go up to the mechanic and I got to tell him what it sounds like. And they're like, hey, what's your car doing? He goes, they know I got to make those sound effects. And he's like, and I go, it's going like this. He's like, can you fix that?
And I'm sure most mechanics are like, what the fuck? You know?
If you do the sound effects well, I think they can get it. But yeah, it's just
Well, it's like the person that walks in a record store. Hey, you know that song that goes boo doo doo da boo da boo doo doo,
Yeah.
and they're like, what? That's like the time that my dad asked me, hey, you know that black guy? He's had a bunch of hits. Who is it? I'm like,
Will Smith.
I have no clue, Dad. You're gonna have to be a little more specific when you come. We talking
were
Barry
ta-
Gordy?
we
talking
were
Pete?
talking like baseball. My brother Andy
Oh.
and my dad and I, and we were talking about like really amazing hitters.
Yeah.
And he was like, it's like a guy named Smith. There's a black guy. And I was like, Dad,
Smith,
luckily,
he's a
I
black
know
guy.
Ozzie Smith.
Uh,
Right?
Oh, from the
Right.
Cardinals.
But I'm like,
Okay.
Dad, that is such bad information to give as a clue. Like, we're
Right.
just laughing.
It's a
We're
black
like,
guy named Smith.
until
Black
this
fella.
moment, I didn't know Ozzie Smith was black.
I didn't either. I had no clue.
I didn't either. I just knew Smith was
and
an
you know what?
amazing hitter.
And
And so
here's
I
the
just
thing.
I just shot it out there.
What?
I threw it out.
I always thought he was a white boy.
Me too.
I
didn't
had
know
no
he was
idea.
that black,
And
dude.
my mom's from St. Louis, and we used to
Yeah.
every we'd go back
Of
there every
course.
year, go to a Cardinal game, and I always hear Ozzie Smith, and I'm like thinking,
Yeah.
oh, he's probably a white dude. I never
Yeah.
tripped.
No, I never knew. I just knew that we were talking about Hall of Famers and stuff like that. And he
Sure.
said Smith. And I just
Yeah.
threw it out like as a gamble. I'm like, Ozzie Smith? He's like, yeah.
And it's Ozzie, and he's a black dude. Wow.
I'm like, how
I
the
didn't
fuck
know he was
did
a
you
black
know?
I never knew he was a
not
black
know-
dude.
I
That's a
know,
dude.
and it was so funny. I'm like, how the fuck did you
Because
not know that?
Because that's
But
what I was thinking when you said Smith and a black guy. The first thing that came to mind was not Ozzie Smith. because
Will
I was like,
Smith.
well, he's a white
No.
guy.
Yeah.
No, I just
Well-
threw it out there. I'm like, well, maybe he's black. I was
You know
like,
what? So when
Yeah, right.
I see my mom tomorrow, I'm gonna say, Mom,
Is Ozzie
I
Smith
didn't
black?
know Ozzie Smith was black.
Yeah, no,
You lied to me all these years, Mom.
I lost my faith.
She probably never even told you. She was probably thought you knew.
Well, I just didn't really give a shit, which that was probably the
Yeah,
main,
true,
you know.
true.
It was hilarious. I was just like, Dad, how do you not know his first name? Like, he's made the Hall of Fame. He's like, a guy named Smith. I'm like, yeah, Ozzie Smith.
You're like,
Ozzie Smith.
some guy named Gwen. I don't
Right.
know.
You know? When
is
you
his
gotta
name
know,
Tony?
right? And you have to know, like, my dad and my brother kill me in baseball trivia. They would
Yeah.
slaughter me in that.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
like, are you serious right now? Like,
Right.
I nailed
Baseball's
you in that?
boring. Baseball, I don't really get into it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh,
no.
I find it boring. I'm
No.
sorry. It's
Oh,
so
no.
What do you find boring?
it's just drawn out. It's like, God damn, you guys, you go 9 innings and you might just have 2 point, you know, like it's 2-1 or
2
1
runs. Thank you. Not points.
or whatever the fuck they are. God damn it. Like these runs
I mean,
take
I was
so
gonna say it,
long.
but she said it, so hey.
These
all
runs are
good.
just way too long. I'm like, God damn, man, is the game gonna
I mean,
move at all?
literally just like 30 minutes before actually, while we were on this call, a game was ending just now. And I was watching it. So
Who was it? Who was
Dodgers versus Mets.
Oh, see, I have a Dodgers. My friend's a
And what did we
Dodger
get?
What was it, like 4-2, I think it was?
Ooh, that's an active game.
It is an act. Look, you people drive me nuts.
It's boring. I'm sorry. It's fucking boring.
No. It's not boring. It's a match. It's basically, if you pit. I mean, how do you not understand the game?
I do.
What do you want? Just a lot of bad pitching and a lot of hitting the ball and base running.
Well, yeah, I'm just so used to football.
Yeah, what do you want it to
moves
be, like
faster.
16-13 or something
That
like
was-
that?
Yeah, man. Some gangster shit.
That was the whole reason that I don't follow the American League, because the American League followed that and got the designated hitters.
Uh-huh.
Instead of the
now
pitcher.
now they all have them though.
I know, but
Yeah.
that was my original problem. And now I don't have a problem because I can't, because the other side does it. But
Yeah.
the thing is, no, they wanted higher scoring games because of people like you, Max.
Because of me. You know,
He's just laughing.
The other thing that was
No,
getting
the
on-
reason why I'm laughing is because one, I agree with you, and
Yeah.
two, I could say so much more, but I'm not going to.
Right.
And
Because you can't.
I'll let Koala say whatever she wants, and I'm going to agree with everything because we're both hardcore baseball fans.
apparently you guys are.
and we
'cause-
probably both think the same way about baseball, is
Wow.
that it's not just this sport where a pitcher throws to a batter and the batter
No.
tries to hit it, and
Right.
How do they field the ball? How do they, all these things?
Yeah,
And then,
there's so much involved in it. It's a
ball
big,
game.
huge chess game, is what it is.
Yes.
It's
And
just
so-
wait. But who was okay? Would you watch chess on TV?
No. But here's the thing.
You know
Okay,
what I'm saying?
no. We'll just sidestep that one.
Yeah, sidestep it. All right.
No, because here's the deal. Like, how do you know when to bunt? How do you know when to do a sacrifice fly? How do you know there's strategy involved in this that you have no idea about?
Well,
And then
again,
we get
it's
into
like
the
watching
culture.
a chess game. Like, would you want to watch chess on TV?
Okay, so what do you watch?
I might if I
that's
appreciated
sports
chess.
related.
Okay,
what
so
do you watch?
I like football. I like football.
Okay.
I like our
So what-
Knights. I'm a Golden Knights
All
guy.
right.
Okay,
so what's so good about football?
It's just faster moving. It's like, okay, all right, they're getting points. You're getting into it, and it's just more active to me. It's just like, okay, something's going on here.
But
We're not
something's
we're
going
not just
on
jerking
there.
each other
They're-
off.
But no, they're not jerking each other off. It's just slower. It's more mind game. So how do you? Okay,
Who wants to watch
football.
a sport for a mind game? You're watching it while drinking.
Because
probably.
you have to. Oh dear.
You're not gonna win. You're not gonna
No.
win the argument.
No.
You're not gonna win the
all right,
argument.
fine. Okay,
You're not gonna-
we'll agree to disagree
No,
here.
no. What
That's-
I'm saying is, she's not going to win the argument with you.
No, I'm not.
And she's
Oh.
not going
I'm
to
not.
convince you that
No,
baseball is the
you
shit.
won't convince me to
even
go
But
though
to
I am
know
gonna
it's the
I'm gonna
shit.
try to convince you. I'm gonna try to convince you as a patriotic American
Oh
that
Jesus!
baseball. Now,
All right.
the going to the game,
Uh-huh.
having the hot dog, the
Yeah.
the Cracker Jacks, whatever you need to
Jesus.
do.
Yeah.
No, there's a whole thing. People who don't love hot dogs eat hot dogs at baseball games.
Of course,
Yeah.
I eat hot dogs anywhere. It doesn't matter where
Well,
I'm at.
yeah, but you don't count. You don't count because you eat a hot dog. Anyway.
Whoa, you don't count. Damn.
No, it's the people who, like myself, who never eat them. We are at a baseball game. It propels the mind to get into
Boy.
the spirit of it. There is a whole spirit to baseball that there is not in other sports. And it's the all-American pastime. Are you not a patriot?
I am a patriot, but I don't have to love baseball to be a patriot.
Yeah, that's a little going too far.
Yeah,
on
I would
that
say
one.
so. That's like, hey, just because you don't like baseball doesn't mean you don't love America.
I'll tell
Apple
you what
pie.
though. Okay.
Okay, I love apple pie.
In football, there's offense and defense, right?
Although I prefer chocolate cream pie personally.
Okay. All right. God damn it. You're annoying me.
in football, do you give that chocolate cream pie a push?
Right.
do. I do.
He prefers chocolate cream pie.
That's my shit right there. I love it.
I'll send him right over.
And then boysenberry pie is pretty banging too. So I fucks with that too. But
is that
anyway.
American? Is that what that is? No, but here's the deal. Like in football, right? You have offense and defense, right?
Uh-huh.
And I mean, how much stuff is going on that
it just moves faster. It's like,
yeah,
okay.
sure it moves faster. Sure it moves faster in the sense that there's a clock involved.
Well, yeah.
Right. Stop all the time.
Yeah, but I mean, they go 9 innings. I'll tell you, when we used to go to baseball games, Cardinal games, for when we go back to St. Louis. So my mom would bring a Walkman and give me a Walkman, like, oh, here, you could listen to the game. Man, I wound up turning that shit to like Dougie Fresh or some shit.
So you just don't like the game. You just don't like the game.
It doesn't interest me. I'm sorry. It just doesn't grab me.
Okay, well,
and the ones that geek out about it, like me and Koala, we look at seriously, like we look at how in the hell is this pitcher going to get this batter out?
Yes.
And then the batter is like, how am I going to hit? Fucking pitcher going to pitch? And when I get a good pitch, I better fucking hit it. So I'm looking for this great pitch to hit.
Right.
But this other guy over here is trying to also strike me out. So it's like it's a combination of, damn, he might throw something that I should swing at and won't swing
and
at.
Then can I run? Should I stop at the base? Should I?
Right.
Like who's the guy on the base?
There's so much shit involved.
Like if I hit a good pitch, I'm a slower runner.
In short, here we go, Koala.
Yeah.
In short, it's a thinking man's game, and we know that Maxwell. Oh.
Well, I'm not a thinking man, I guess. I guess I'm not a thinking man. I guess that's what it is. I'm just not. I mean, if I'm playing the game, all right, maybe, but in this case, I'm watching a bunch of dudes on a field. It's like, okay, yeah, this is boring. So,
but it's like crazy though too. Okay, it's even crazier now. I feel like it's crazier now because now everybody has scouting reports on everybody.
Yeah,
which means like, okay, with the scouting report, it basically means like there's this guy who comes up, and they know, all right, this guy, he always hits it to right field, or the majority of the time he hits it to right field. So we're going to make sure we have players positioned in the right field area to where we're going to fucking get this ball and we're going to get him out. How the fuck do you still hit when they know what direction you're going to hit and they know what to throw at you? They know what your weaknesses are. They know what your strengths are. It's amazing that people are still getting hits.
You guys are going to laugh. So on the second song on the Back the Blue album, there's a song
Yeah.
called "Talking Tough and Cuffs," and you
Uh-huh.
heard it, Louis. And
Mhm.
actually, there's one part where I say she got taken to the ground right off the bat like Derek Jeter. So I used a baseball
Oh.
reference
All
in the
right.
song.
All right.
Oh, so
So-
you know some baseball. All
Oh, I
right.
did. Well, I had a roommate that was a
See?
huge baseball fan back in the
Well,
day. This
who
dude,
doesn't know Derek Jeter, right?
he was
Well, that's true.
he was an A's. Well, I'll
It's
tell
kind
you,
of like Mickey Mantle. Like you got to be a
yeah.
fucking.
Or
Right.
what's the other guy? Jose Canseco or one of
Jose
those fuckers.
Canseco. Yeah.
But
See?
no, he was an A's fan. He
Yeah, okay.
hated the Yankees like
Oh,
with a
yeah.
passion. This fucker
Yeah.
hated. And I remember when one of the guys Giambi, I think his name was, right?
Yeah.
That went
Jason
to the
Giambi.
Yankees.
Jason Giambi.
He got so pissed off. He had
Yeah.
he had a Yankees or a Giambi
A
jersey.
jersey.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
And
Tore it up.
he stuck it on the wall and
Uh-huh.
he put knives through it, and then he put crime tape around it, and he was like,
Good
he wrote on
Lord.
it, "You traitor bastard."
See,
Yeah,
that I don't
yeah.
do.
That's
'Cause
a
yeah.
little too much.
Because I bought when the Giants won the 2010, I
Okay.
bought a Juan Uribe
Mhm.
jersey because he
Okay.
was my favorite player.
Okay.
And then he went to the Dodgers. I still have
Mhm.
that jersey and I still wear it.
Mhm.
I'm cool with it. Like
Yeah.
he, because he did well for our team, and I think he's a good player. That's all I care about. Like, are you a good player? Shit.
Yeah, well, Henry just got
Yeah,
really,
that's-
he
that's
felt
the thing.
betrayed, like his team, like you're a star player and fuck, here you go. You
Yeah.
get traded to the
So,
Yankees.
so
Why
my
wouldn't you do
so,
it?
So my wife just got into baseball, like end of last year, beginning of this year, right?
Okay,
And
so
now
she didn't like it beforehand. Oh, I guess she's
she
not a
didn't
patriot.
really
Shut
care
the
about
fuck
it.
up.
She didn't really care about
She doesn't
it.
love America.
She didn't
No,
care about
she
it. Like
doesn't.
she knew the rules of the game pretty much, but she didn't really care about it. Like she wasn't following any team. Now she follows the Dodgers, right?
Okay.
And but she's like a true Dodgers fan because
Oh dear.
because
boy.
I'll like praise the pitcher, like, well, I mean, this guy's good. She's like, no, we should still be hitting off of this guy. I'm like, no, this guy is just really freaking good. Like you can't, like,
Mhm.
if a pitcher from another team is just that fucking good, you just have to tip your cap and be like, this guy's good.
Hey, they can
There's
play.
nothing you can do
I did
about
that
it,
with
you
the
know?
Royals with the Giants. I had a hard time with that one in that series because I really loved watching their pitcher.
Yeah.
He was amazing. He
Yeah.
was amazing. And I'm like,
Yeah.
look, I'm rooting for my guys, but I gotta say, I'm impressed with this one.
Yeah.
I watch it for the game.
Yeah. So do I.
I mean, I have my preference, but
Sure.
yeah. No.
But I was thinking about it. The other day we went against this guy named Zach Wheeler. He's a guy from Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Pitched really well against the Dodgers, and I'm like, well, I mean, we still won, but it was like, damn, this dude's fucking striking everybody out. Jeez,
Yeah, he's good.
Like,
he's good.
He's freaking good. Like, what do you do? You just gotta. Whenever he makes a mistake, you gotta pounce on it and do it. But
He's not breaking good, not breaking bad. He's breaking good.
No, he's good. He's good.
He's freaking good.
Yeah.
Damn.
What do you do?
It is what
like,
it is.
I don't know. To me, it's like, it's almost like, let's say you have a favorite football team, right? But there's this quarterback on the opposite team that is just damn good, and you're just like, oh fuck it, he threw a good touchdown pass right there. That was fucking good. Like you just gotta give him respect. Like shit, that was damn good.
Right.
Our defense did not have an answer for that shit. He just threw that shit, and it was just easy. And it was like, you just got to give him his props, right? I think.
Yeah.
You're like, no, I still won't give him his props. But my wife is totally like Dodgered out, and so like anything that I say about another team that's like, hey, this guy that's coming up right now is really good. She goes, yeah, well, I hope he strikes out. I'm like, okay, I mean,
damn.
he might, but he might not.
Wow.
It was funny. So like my brother's dog is guide dog at the time. So I took a year between guide dogs.
Yeah.
Just my first and second, I was just like, I don't know if I want to do another one because it was so hard to retire her. But anyway, so I would wrap him in this big feather quilt. We lived in the same condo at the time. And I would put the baseball game, the Giants game on.
Yeah.
And I would yell at the, like, hit the goddamn ball. Like I would just be like, God damn it, what are you
right,
and
right.
And he would just nap. And he was just like, that was our special time together. And so when I got my next
He's
guide
probably
dog,
thinking you're crazy.
no, when I got my next guide dog, I just got them both, and I didn't even wrap my brother's dog in the quilt, but I just was listening to the game on the radio. I was visiting my brother because we didn't live together at that point. Right. But I had the Giants game on, and I'm starting to yell, and my dog's getting all aggravated, like, "What's wrong with mom?" And my brother's dog's like this is so cool.
This is just normal shit that happens.
So it's funny. He associates that with like relaxation.
Yeah,
you screaming at the TV. Yeah, actually, in his mind is relaxation.
It's just like there she is. There's Auntie.
There she is.
Wow. Well, it's like sometimes you can fall like certain shit, like if you fall asleep to body cam videos or something like that. It's just like
not those kind of body cams though. Not Jared Fogle kind of body cam.
Oh,
I know. I'm kind of concerned now.
No Jared Fogle.
Well,
no Jared the Subway guy.
You don't want to be subwaying.
No.
Don't want to be on the subway.
No.
That was my thing. Like my old assistant Sharon, she told me, she was like, I can sleep to like, to cop shows and stuff. She's like, but when comedy shows come on, the laugh tracks wake me up. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I don't know.
It's weird. I can sleep to audiobooks. If I sleep to streaming television shows, what wakes me up is the theme song.
Yeah, the music. Music pulls you up.
Yeah. Because but there can be music during the goddamn thing.
Audiobook, and you're tripping off that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but there's music during the show sometimes, like Law and Order or whatever. They have music, and they have it's the theme song that does it, because I target it, and I'm just like, oh, that's another 40 minutes.
Shit, that would wake me up in my dreams. Blong blong. I'm like, oh shit, what the hell?
Yeah,
I know.
What? That's well, I guess we all have our own little weird. Like I remember one time I dated this chick, and she had to have the radio on at night, and that shit just kept me up all night. I'm like, I can't fucking sleep.
I had a boyfriend, yeah,
and I would just wake up to Dido or some shit.
My wife used to do the TV. Every once in a while, she'll do it because she's works at night, and so sometimes she's just up at night.
Oh yeah.
Even when it's her day off, and so she's got the TV on, and I'm like, oh, I'm trying to sleep. I can't do it. Because then I start getting into whatever she's watching. I'm like, oh no, don't get into it. Don't get into it. Just fall asleep.
Right. And that's the thing.
Or you don't want to. And that's, it's funny. One of my clients, she's like, noise canceling earphones have saved many a relationship. And I'm you know what?
Oh, yeah.
You're right.
Yep. For sure.
You don't have to listen to the guys, whatever the hell he's listening to, or
whatever. Or snoring, or any
all that shit. All the good shit.
All that fun stuff.
Or the jackajoo or anything like that.
Any jackajoos in your sleep.
Yeah,
you know how it goes.
In your sleep.
Well, and I wonder now, because
or the fling flongs.
The fling flongs. Fling flongs are bad.
Well, like my fan makes a squeaking sound, like a beep, 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 kind of sound.
Yeah, but because it's off filter.
But you know what?
Fix that shit.
But that actually relaxes me. I'm like,
oh hell no, that would keep me up.
that actually puts me out. I'm like, oh, that's so soothing.
Oh, no,
why am I not surprised that he's relaxed?
I hate
by
that
an
shit. I hate that shit. I hate that shit so
it's like,
much.
No,
it's
it's
like
because it's not
cricket.
balanced. It's not balanced. That's
it's
why
not that goddamn loud. It's not that bad.
It's not supposed to do that, Max.
Right. It's awful.
Man.
It's awful.
Well, on that note,
I bet you
guys,
I bet you if I went over to your place and I balanced your fan, you'd be like, "What the fuck? What happened to the little?"
Right.
it would probably bother me, and I couldn't sleep then. Like, what? It's not making the noise it used to make. Oh, the susurration of the fan. Oh,
It's too quiet now. I can't go to sleep.
did you guys like that $1 million word, susurration? The
I
susurration.
did. I did.
You know,
I
of the
appreciate
fan.
Yeah,
the SAT word.
Yeah,
I just went by that one because I don't even know what.
Yeah,
the fuck
I
that
wasn't going to
means.
mention it, but yeah, I did like it. Yeah.
I'm sure you did. I'm sure you enjoyed that. I'm guessing you did.
Yeah.
Well, just to finish off the rowing machine real quick, the reason they couldn't deliver it is because my mailbox was full. That's what
Right.
they said.
Right.
Now,
Wait,
a
See, I remember
rowing
you telling
machine-
me this.
But wait, what?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
You can't put it in your what?
Exactly. You know what happened?
Exactly.
The mail guy was just a lazy fuck and didn't want to carry it up the stairs, and therefore he made up the excuse that the mailbox was full. So
Wow.
so I called Amazon, and basically I wound up getting my money back, you know.
Mhm.
So, and I still get prompted when I check. I don't want to say her name, but when I check with her about my packages, and she says, you have a rowing machine that is still in the carrier's possession.
Did you express concern about the sobriety of the man who thought that the rowing machine could go into the mailbox?
You know what? And that's, you wonder. You're right. I think he was just a lazy Gen Z fuck, is what he was.
I mean, serious.
I can't. Yeah. Well, he couldn't go in the mailbox. It was USPS.
It's
who
a
it was.
package. It's
I
a
know.
package. It doesn't go.
It's too big to go in the mailbox. Exactly. Well, even the lady, even the Dina the Dune Coon that I was talking to at Amazon.
This is why you need to like baseball, because we figure these things out. We are mind sports football.
I don't know, man.
Drive it.
I think the guy that
They just give it a little push.
oh, Jesus Christ.
We
On
are
that-
thinkers.
I know. I think on that note,
On this,
Did I shut it down?
on that note,
hey, it's like almost 10 o'clock,
that's all,
guys.
folks.
But give me a chance to find the record button. Or,
Oh boy.
oh, there it is. All right. So anyway, on that note, we're gonna take him out with this other track that I was just talking about earlier, "Talk Tough and Cuffs," which is a great song too. Which that's the one you heard, Louis.
Getting beaten to the ground like Derek Jeter or whatever the hell
Got
you
taken
said.
to the ground right off the bat like Derek Jeter. You know.
Like it.
So
Like
we'll take him out with a little baseball love, as it were.
Okay.
Little baseball love.
Oh my god.
Well, he's Maxwell Silverhammer. I'm Louis
On
Loke.
that note, yes, I'm Maxwell Silverhammer,
I'm Louis Loke.
I'm Koala.
and that's the
And that's the story
Story.
today.
That's
there,
it. That's all we got.
See ya. See right. There we go.
Are you ready for? Are you ready for? What's the problem? Yeah. Come on. Head and walk. This guy's 30 years old and still living at home, but apparently him and his parents ain't getting along. He came back to the house and started breaking all kinds of shit. No telling what kind of contraband we'll be finding him with. We get both sides of the story and they wanting barred now. This is you think that's enough? I love it when these suspects talk tough in the cuffs. Everything from lawsuits to idle threats. You can't let it get you when you got a mouthy suspect. Let them keep talking shit. It's all being recorded. It looks great in the court's eyes, and the judge can't ignore it. We got a woman at a bar who's refusing to pay. She's causing a scene, that's how you won't get your way. I approached her and told her that they wanted to leave. She throws a drink in my face, which I couldn't believe. She got taken to the ground right off the bat like Derek Jeter. Then she tries to draw a crowd saying we're trying to mistreat her. She's fighting and kicking, biting and spitting. I hit her with the taser, which should guarantee a submission. Then she's screaming this shit, I didn't read her rights. An alcoholic law student is what I need in my life. We drag her outside and she's screaming about suing me and how she's somehow gonna take away my qualified immunity. We get her in the car, she starts banging her head. We drag her out and put a helmet on her so she can't be a threat. Still kicking that officer, so we give her the hobble. That courage is amazing after hitting the bottle. On the way to jail, if that ain't enough, she's screaming and yelling. I turn the radio up, I radio in. I gotta combat it, the lockup. She'll be fought for the jail staff, talking tough in the cuffs. Everything from lawsuits to idle threats. You can't let it get you when you got a mouthy suspect. Let them keep talking shit. It's all being recorded. It looks great in the court's eyes, and the judge can't ignore it. I don't care about street cred or the names that you drop. You got a degree in law, I bet it came in a box. If you roll with the elite or a gang from the hood, you wanna act up, you get slammed on the hood. It's a battle you won't win when you fight with the cops. It's a surefire way, you'll spend the night in the box. You talk all kinds of shit until you're put in submission. Then you wanna play victim with all your medical conditions. Then you call me a rookie like that's some type of insult. The position that you're in, it just might be your fault. Tell me what I can't do, I wonder what they've been reading you. You get your legal knowledge from reels on social media. Screaming police brutality, I guess that makes it official. You're gonna get me fired, now you're making me whistle. We've heard it all before, yeah, we don't give a fuck. People like you like to talk tough in the cuffs. Everything from lawsuits to idle threats. You can't let it get you when you got a mouthy suspect. Let him keep talking shit. It's all being recorded. It looks great in the court's eyes, and the judge can't ignore it. You have the right to remain silent. I say exercise it. You know, the more threats you make, the more charges you rack up. But you're too stupid to stop yourself. That's the problem. Hey! That's the problem.